Well, what's going on, chat? What's been going on? How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. Yes, it's a beautiful Friday. You know, I've been MIA for a good, 7 days? It's been rather interesting, to say the least. Between work keeping me very busy, and then the weather decided I wanted to be a detractor yesterday. And then today, when I was at work, everything seemed to be fine, and all of a sudden, getting the little sniffles here. So I was like, goodness gracious, all happening at once. So I'm like, nah, I already had postponed this long enough. We're gonna get you go ahead and get started on this. Well, the catch up. So I'm gonna catch up a lot of things. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be streaming Phil his podcast that I won't have time for because I still at work tonight. But I'll be going along till about 1:30 at the latest, chat. You know, because I'm covering definitely a few things. So majority of these videos, actually all these videos are gonna be from duties videos. But it gets right to the point. What up, zombie fan? How you doing today? How's your day going? Well, boy, trust me, chat. I've been pretty much been keeping an eye on Phil, and Lord have mercy, he has pretty much returned back to his old ways. I get to catch. What's up, Dark Side Rants? I know, finally. Don't worry, Dark Side Rant. This is not gonna be a super long stream. I'm just doing the covering a lot of the other stuff that I've been having for the past 5 days, stuff like that. And oh boy. But anyways, chat. Let's get into it because you know, pressing times. But let's get right in. Let's get into this. This is gonna be good. What's up, Anthony? How you doing there? How are you doing? Oops. All right, let's get this. And as always, the capture one is always got to capture the wrong thing. First things first, chat. Let's make sure the audio is working fine. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see.
The FBI, but that was if I was tired of
would you look at that?
them
Finally, the audio is working fine here.
Kind of mental.
Thank you, OBS, for not acting up this time.
Heat, we don't get hurricanes, okay?
So let's turn him because I know he's a little low, chat, but we're gonna turn him up just a tad bit. But how's your day going, Anthony? How's it going?
We barely get any inclement weather here. That's one of the reasons why I moved here. But in the fall, we sometimes get wind.
Nothing wrong with that, Anthony, helping your parents out.
Ooh, wind, right? Like it's a big deal or something. It's not. It's not like tornadoes are coming through. It's a little bit of a gusty wind.
Phil, I live on the East Coast over here, and we get the same thing pretty much, you know, wind and stuff. We're also still in the hurricane seasons. You know, that doesn't end till what I think, early spring. I think that's when it ends, because I know it starts late summertime, continue on to like the winter stuff like that. Sometimes, you know, one time continue really long, but that depends. I could be wrong on that. But Phil, you're up in Renton, Seattle. Yeah, I understand the weather can be a little crazy, but you're not in, let's say, Chicago, where it's super windy, or you're in your own state, which is Connecticut, we can get very cold. So no, you're not even in Alaska. No, the area that you're in is actually very good.
And the people out here who maintain the power are so bad at their jobs.
Here we go. Right back talking about the power company once again. Let's see how this goes.
That if a gusty wind comes through, sometimes our power goes out. And you might say, well, isn't there a backup? There is. But here's what happens yesterday. All
What's
right?
the backup, Phil?
So my wife and I are literally just relaxing in the living room, having a good day off together. My wife was actually trying a brand new game, a sim game that she was playing, and I was enjoying watching her play it, and we were having a good time.
There he goes from his blast there, or what you would call it.
All of a sudden, the power goes off. And we're
so the power
it's
goes
like
off.
5 in the afternoon. We look outside. It's just wind. There's nothing out.
Okay, Phil. I was supposed to stream you yesterday, but unfortunately the wind was blowing heavy in my area, and it was very cold, so it was affecting my internet. Guess what? I just did other things and enjoyed doing other things. It's not that difficult. Guess what? If it's a big problem for you for your power, you should go ahead and get a backup generator. I mean, you have a condo and you should have a backyard where you can put it in, you know. But then again, he has a generator hooked up to his PC, which makes no sense to me.
Why would the power go off? Oh, the power goes right back on. Oh, that's good. At least there's a backup generator, and then the power goes off again.
First, Phil, it sounds like you had a brownout or went to a blackout, but I think what really happened is you had a brownout and then it, you know, flickered for a little and it came back on, but you decided to just have a moment to rant for no good reason.
Immediately. So they have a backup? That doesn't work. In fact, I go as far to say it's never worked. Every time our power has gone out, it'll go right back on and then right back off again.
Power doesn't need a reason to go out. It just randomly happens. That is very true, Darkside Ranter. And the thing is, when he said this, it's like, Phil, if the power went out, it wouldn't be just only your power, it would be your entire neighborhood's power. And if the power generator failed to come back on, that would be a very huge problem. They would have to replace the whole thing. So either A, this didn't happen, which I didn't think, or B, he had a brownout and power came back on, but he was just upset, so he decided he just wanted to rant about it, which would not be a surprise.
So whatever system these idiots who run the power around here are using is faulty and doesn't work.
And now the power is a detractor. What's up, Foxware? How you doing there?
So the problem with this,
the
is
problem,
that I didn't have anything plugged in properly yet. Remember, everything had just arrived. The desk just got built. I didn't have a chance to do any cable management, have anything running to the right power sockets or whatever.
Well, that sounds like a you problem, Phil. You should have tested all that before you did your little stream route, which nobody wanted to see.
And in fact, I had ordered 2 power strips from Anken, I think is the company. Oh, Anker is the company. Anker. They do all kinds of things. They do cables. I have a few. They're USB cables, and they do power strips, all kinds of stuff. So they had just arrived on Thursday. So I really couldn't have actually set this up until like yesterday anyway.
Oh, yes,
didn't have all the components to do it. So the power goes out, and now my battery backups are beeping. I said to my wife, well, I got to go in there now because, you know, this PC, the one that I capture and stream on, was on because I had been doing uploads and things during, you know, the day off.
Also, chat, here is the thing. Yes, Anthony, the wind is a detractor all of a sudden. But Phil, here's the thing. I'm a little old school when it comes to PC tech. If you're going to leave your PC on, it's okay for maybe a couple hours and you put it in sleep mode. But the thing is, Phil, you leave your PC on 24/7, which is not a good thing because that's a good way to literally blow out your power source. And yes, even desktops have a certain power source that if you leave it in sleep mode for too long without at least shutting it off, you're going to blow it out. That actually happened to, unfortunately, one of my family members. He kept leaving his PC on sleep mode for so much that it stopped turning on. Went to investigate and his power source went out. And I kept telling him, stop leaving sleep. If you only leave sleep, you're going to leave for a couple hours. But you know you'll be gone for a day or two, turn it off.
And basically, I come in here and I'm like, oh, I just realized something.
Oh, you just realized?
I can't power my monitor. My monitor here is off because this monitor was not plugged into the battery backup yet. Remember, no cable management yet, so it's not plugged into the right stuff. It was just quick plug it into any outlet.
Oh,
so
really?
Because I can't turn on this monitor, I can't turn off the computer properly. Oh shit.
Actually, you can, Phil. There's a power button on your tower that you could hit. Now, here's the thing. Knowing him, he's probably gonna complain that if I turn the power, that's gonna damage your PC. This is not the 70s or the 80s, Phil. PC these days have many different safeguards put into place before that. Yes, it's not a good idea to hit the power button when you should be able to turn your PC off the normal way, but you should only do that if you can't turn it off the normal way. Again, PCs nowadays have plenty of safeguards set into place.
That's not good. Obviously, this is a computer I need to work or else I can't stream every day. So that's bad.
Actually, hold up, chat. Is he at, what speed is he at? Oh, no wonder he's at normal speed. Let's put this to 1.25 because I don't have a lot of time.
I honestly was not expecting the power to go off in my 2 days off because it's the middle of fall. There's no inclement weather or anything. It makes no sense that it did. Just, again, the power company is awful. They're inept at what they do.
Again, power company being a detractor, which he always likes to say everybody's a detractor to him, except for the things in this house. But anything outside of his house, detractor. The auction's a detractor. The sun's a detractor. The grass is a detractor. So everything, including the water outside, it's detractor.
So basically, I was like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I'm in the pitch black in here. Like, I have a flashlight, and I'm looking around like, there's no way.
So why didn't you just have the blinds open to have sunlight in? Because I'm certain if you can still get sunlight, you know, you're 3 hours behind me.
That I could now rewire the room in the dark. So this monitor is not going to turn on. So I just had to hold the power button down and turn off my PC in the worst way possible. You never want to do that with a desktop PC. You always want to power it down properly through Windows, and I couldn't do that.
So again, this is not the 90s, this is not the 80s, not the 70s. You can do it. As I said before, there are plenty of safeguards into place to make sure your PC doesn't get damaged. Not only that, Philip, if you're, again, let's go with the theory that, oh, I never had a PC actually damaged by shut off since 1995. Exactly, Chorus. Again, back at that time, they were starting to be, you know, a little advanced, not as much. But once we hit the 2000s, companies put a lot of safeguards into place. Because I remember, I want to say, was it the mid 90s? Chorus, quick question. What year did they start to use laptops? Because I remember one time reading this, okay, it wasn't a newspaper, it was an article when I was like in my teens where one of the first laptops they had, they left it on too long and it actually set on fire. I think it was a Sony laptop, but we're talking like 90s and stuff like that. Of course, eventually later on, they again put in safeguards wouldn't happen, but I think it was late 90s. But anyways, Phil, again, we are well into technology where, again, many safeguards put in place. Trust me, even if you have anyways, a power strip, whatever, with the right surge protecting everything else, it will still protect your PC. Yeah. Well, it kind of, would you lose some, not data, would you lose some progress, what you're doing? Of course it's going to happen. But that's where you should have a battery strip, you know, that sort of thing. We could have that. That way you can have that saved just in case. But again, which he does have, but again, he prioritized more than actually having a backup generator.
So what happened was later on in the night, the power went back on. I think it was out for around 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours. Well, would you look at that? Hey, Phil, there was one time I didn't have power for like 1 or 2 days. Did I freak out? No, I just did what I had to do. You know, it's just part of real life.
When the power went back on, I said,
yeah, some super expensive.
I know it's our day off.
Yeah, exactly. It was some garbage laptop. It might have been, of course, it might have been the 80s, because I do remember reading this article where they had one of the first early laptops, but because it got too hot, it actually set itself on fire and they had to take it off. And then they had to do, I believe it was a Sony laptop, they had to do a whole bunch of recall to fix it, and that's when they had to put like safeguards in place where that wouldn't happen again.
But considering that just happened, I think now, sadly, I need to go in the office and rewire it. Because if I don't, what are the power?
Oh, he's got to go on this rewire. Look at that.
It could fry a PC or one of the monitors too. That's true too, because nothing was plugged into anything properly.
Phil, I have both my monitors installed into my power strip as long as my tower and anything else. It's also set to where if the power would go out, it would turn the battery part back on. Not only that, I'm also investing in a bigger, more powerful AC power strip, as they call, so that way, you know, if something does go wrong, I can still have something to, you know, still have some type of power on, so I can turn my PC off properly that way. Again, Phil, with modern technology, they have plenty of that. It's just quite sad that you are still, behind, still far behind. Oh, hold on. The longest I not had power was 4 5. Ooh, zombie fan. That's not a good thing. Wait, that happened to you? Wait, hold on. That happened to you, Anthony, too? Holy crap.
Could fry.
I do apologize if I sound like I look out the sniffles here. It's just because all of a sudden now I'm catching a little bit of a cold, but I'm gonna get over it.
I rewired it. I now have 2 surge protectors. One is sitting right here below.
Okay, 2 surge protectors.
That one is this monitor is plugged into and nothing else. So
Phil. Calm down. You're not in a crisis. You're not out there in Chirac and all that stuff. You just had a little brownout. Just stop it.
Literally, this monitor is surge protected by itself and nothing else plugged into it.
Surge protected by itself.
On that side over there now where the capture streaming PC is, I rewired everything.
Capture PC, rewired everything.
All of these peripherals, including this monitor, the modem, the PC, are all plugged into the battery backup properly. So they won't turn off if the power goes off. I can slowly turn this down the way I'm supposed to.
Oh, really?
And it won't fry. And luckily, no, there was no negative problems. Nothing happened here with the
yeah, one time I feel sorry for you, Anthony. Jesus, like, how did that happen? That happened to me back in 2023. We had that really bad wind. Wait. Oh, I remember that wind storm. We had that happen too. I only lost power briefly for like a few minutes and the power came back on. So I remember that. It was really bad that time. And the funniest thing is 2023, I believe I was at a different hospital at the time when I was working, one that was a little close to my place. But I remember that.
A way to power it down properly. It's fine. It didn't get damaged or anything, luckily. So I've rewired
again for the last time, Philip. Companies have installed safeguards to where they're going to make sure that doesn't happen.
A lot. I use cable management through the office now.
Which is cable management is very horrible.
One annoying thing that I cannot figure out yet.
Ooh, what's that?
Because of my new setup. Okay.
New setup.
My PC feed from the gaming PC has an HDMI cable that goes across the floor to my capture device at this capture streaming PC. Then it splits.
Also, chat, here's the other sad part about it. Yes, he has a long cord, but the problem is he has carpet. You really want to make sure the cords are off the carpet because remember, the cords can heat up pretty good. And again, there are safety guards in place to make sure they don't overheat or burn out. But again, Phil, your cable management is horrible.
One goes to the PC itself, so I can capture. That's how I'm getting, footage for OBS. And
you can use one PC for that.
HDMI cable now goes across the floor to my gaming monitor. All right, and that's all well and good. The problem is the audio. I used to use audio through the speakers of my TV. Okay?
And
not doing that anymore. I could get audio out of the speakers of my gaming monitor, except it would probably pick up on the microphone.
Phil, you know what you can do, like I do, like Ice do, like many others do? Just put it all through your headset. Real simple. I have you literally playing through my headset, and I like it that way because when I can play you as loud as I can, and I won't disturb my neighbors by literally having you so super loud, which it's kind of sad. That tells you straight that he doesn't care about his neighbors, the fact that he's got speakers so loud.
The gaming monitor is literally right here. It's not on the other side of the room like the TV used to be. So likely if I turn the speakers on the gaming monitor, you're going to hear the audio, you're going to get an echo. So I can't
Which
do
we
that.
always get an echo.
I've already bought speakers. They're already over there on the other side of the room.
Which, by the way, chat, he did not need the speakers. He just overly spin for no good reason whatsoever.
Boom. They are already synced and everything ready to go.
Oh, synced,
but I
ready
have
to
to
go.
run a stupid headphone cable, 3.5 millimeter cable from
a stupid headphone cable. Phil, could you clarify what a stupid headphone cable is? Unless you're talking about the HDMI, that's just a regular cable, but please do explain.
The back of this monitor across the floor and plug it into the bottom of the speakers. It's not that bad, but it's annoying.
Okay,
it's
not
the
that bad.
only cable that's on my floor sticking him out in my way. So when I go to stream and capture,
I know,
let's have to get up and do something
electricity
over there, I have to kind of climb over this cable. And it's actually starting to drive me nuts. It's been a day. It's been like that. I'm looking like, oh, I hate this fucking cable.
Oh, you hate
I just
the
want
cable.
this cable gone, but what can I do? So the only way to really fix that would be, well, instead of getting the audio from the monitor, I have to find a way to get the audio from the PC. But if I do that, then the audio won't come to the stream because you can only do one way to do audio out. Now, people have already said, well, there's fixes for that. You can get a program called...
Okay, hey, what's up, Lewis? How you doing there? I let him ramble on because I just want you to hear the pathetic excuses come up with. Just like my chat here, easy solution, Phil. Just use your headphones. Real simple, real easy. My headphones are wireless. Guess what? I don't have to worry about anything, and they can hear me just fine as much as they can hear you just fine. Real easy, real simple fix, Phil.
Banana. And with Banana, you could do multiple audio out. So you could have it go into your speakers, and you could have it go into your stream. Great.
You can also have them same features in OBS if you just not reprogram, but redo the thing in OBS. You can figure that problem out too.
That's excellent. What about my headphones? Because we were talking about maybe doing audio to my headphones.
Ah, yes, a simple solution to your headphones. But let's see what Phil has to say about this.
So now I could have surround sound on my headphones, audio going to the PC, audio going to the speakers.
No, you can have all your audio go through your headphones. Again, real simple fix.
I don't know. Like here's the thing. Do I want to set it up? I do. But I just spent so much time already this week with all this setup stuff. Do I want to now start researching this crap and trying to figure out the technical side of it to get it working? Not really. But
Phil, a long time ago you claimed to build PCs and that was your passion. You know, this should be something you should want to do. And that you have plenty of time on your hands. Unlike everyone here, including myself, we don't have the unlimited time like you have.
Maybe I will. Right now, I want to have
Let me start replaying Mass Effect 2.
solid 7 days of streaming.
Definitely go for it,
We have
Lewis.
a great time. We play all kinds of games, including bringing back the games like Call of Duty and Truck Sim that we couldn't play because this
Oh, don't worry, chat. We'll make sure we get into that.
wasn't set up yet, and now it is.
What's up, Greedy Piggy? How you doing there?
The wheel now and everything cool, the new setup and everything.
Wait, it's even for you, Greedy Piggy? Greedy Piggy is even for you? Holy crap, I didn't know. You're way halfway across the world? Because it's only for me about 11:30.
Everything. And, obviously keyboard trying to kill people in Call of Duty. We'll see how good I can do with that. I just want to have...
anytime when it comes to him with Call of Duty, he just sucks. We've seen that so many times, but we'll get to that, chat.
7 straight days of great content and not have to worry about the setup. I don't want to
7 great days of torture.
I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to have to learn anything new. We just did that for a week. It's
Oh,
stressful.
really?
I just want to enjoy games.
Stressful. Philip. Setting up PC is not that stressful. 12:28. Oh crap! You are halfway across the world. Okay, excuse me, Greedy Piggy. Hey, listen. I hope you're having a pleasant morning. Actually, holy goodness, 12:28. That's actually the morning. Southeast Asia. Holy crap! Hey man, stay safe over there. Goodness, I've been here. What's going on? But definitely, make sure you get your rest, my man.
Games and enjoy my time with all of you now, and I hope that I can do that in the next week. And it doesn't end up being technical problem here, technical problem there. I would like to do the dual audio setup eventually. I feel like it's something that would benefit the streams for sure. I just don't want to do it right now. I just want to enjoy games. I'm a gamer at heart. I'm not a tech.
Again, I forget the exact amount for this year, but Phil, you quit more games than you possibly can. And what's even more sad about it, Philip, is that thanks to Secret Limited, the actual king himself, literally, show us how many games you quit this year. So there you go.
Techie guy like I used to be. When I was younger, I was a techie guy. I built PCs as a hobby and I did all this stuff. Now I just want to enjoy games again. I've had enough. I did enough work in this last couple of weeks. I just want to chill with you all. Okay. I hope that makes sense.
Chill with all.
So what can you do, right? It is what it is. It's a little stressful. It's all good. I'm happy to be here with all of you this morning. Well, now it's this afternoon. And thank you for being here. We got once again, great attendance on the
I referred people.
Like I said, we're going to be going through pretty much duties videos because, again, time's just limited. But don't worry, we'll get to the good parts.
To the FBI. But that was if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, kind of mental.
That about what this week brings right now. Okay, so.
Oh, what this week brings. Please do tell us, Philip.
Schedule-wise, the first thing I'm going to say is this. I'm going to get this out of the way.
Okay.
Wings of Redemption.
Here we go, Philip.
I spoke with the man, the myth, and the legend.
I don't ever think I've seen Philip as sad, as rich, as pathetic as, but yeah, hey, Jeff, trust me, we know. Thank you, Greedy Piggy, thank you. Exactly, Zombie Fan. Any PC he has, it has already been pre-built for him.
Yesterday, live on his stream. It was complete chance. Like I said, the power had gone out. When it finally came back on, I came in here to rewire the office. So I
Sorry, but I had to sneeze there. I don't want you to hear that.
And it so happened that it showed that he was online streaming. I was like, oh, interesting. I actually never have seen one of his streams live. I've seen the archives and the clips after the fact. I've never just seen it live. So I clicked on it and he was playing Rainbow Six Siege with a party and he was talking quite a bit. And I said, well, now's my opportunity to get it right from the horse's mouth about what's going on right now.
What's going on right now?
Next week. So I asked Wings of Redemption, hey, Wings, how's it going? And are you going to come on my show next week, to be on the podcast and be a guest? Notably, I wanted him to be on Monday. All right. Here's what he said to me.
Okay, what did he say?
Take it as you will. He said, Phil, the reason I'm not confirming and locking in and committing is because my sleep schedule has been completely messed up. Today, I woke up at 6 p.m. For those who don't know, that would be 3 p.m. my time. I'm West Coast, he's East Coast US. So he got up 3 p.m. my time. All right.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay. So he says, what's going on is he doesn't know what he's doing with his wife this weekend. Based on what he's doing with his wife, it may or may not allow him to actually sleep properly or not. And therefore, he doesn't want to commit about Monday yet.
Oh, really?
And I said to him, that's perfectly fine. That's the answer I was looking for, because now we won't lock him in and say he's definitely going to be on the show on Monday. Instead, we'll leave it as a maybe. Now, as a follow-up, and I should have said this to him on the stream, but I forgot. As a follow-up, I did DM him later on in the night.
Okay. I did again. I let him continue on this way, but Philip. I'm gonna translate this one more time. What Wings is pretty much saying is he's not interested in any work with you because he feels like sloppy seconds. Once again, after you decide to throw him to the wayside over for Asmongold, he hasn't forgotten about that. But again, he's trying to give you hints that he's not interested in any work with you because, again, you're not worth it and you're trying to leech off of him. And also that he's trying to do his own thing. Along, he's also dealing with depression, which depression is a real thing to deal with, Chad.
And I said, all right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave the door open for Wings to come by my show any day next week coming up. I am here starting today. Chad. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So any day that he actually sleeps and can get up and be on the show, I have an open door policy. He can appear on the show whenever he wants. Or if he doesn't want to be on the show, he doesn't have to appear on the show. But I was under the impression he wanted to. In fact, he even said on the stream yesterday he wanted to come on the show. He likes talking and he wanted to hang out.
Sorry, Chad, I was out of blow my nose. I want you to hear that.
Back right now. So
Lewis, I won't be able to get in Discord because this is going to be a short stream, so I'm on limited time, so I won't be able to be in Discord, but tomorrow I will, okay, my man?
I tend to believe him. All right? I used to be there back in the day.
Oh, here we go, back in the day.
Kind of we're in the opposite position. Allow me to explain. Back in the day when I was a bachelor.
Okay, here we go, Chad. Here we go. He's about to talk about his back in the day, so buckle up.
When I was in my late 20s, early 30s, and I was a full-time YouTuber, I would literally have the worst sleep schedule of anyone I knew.
Okay, what sleep schedule?
Is I would wake up.
Oh, he does, Creepy.
Like
he does need that money.
I'm not kidding. All right, I would literally be hungover because I drank so much the night before.
Yeah, shut up for a sec, Phil. Since Phil snorts, he can't take. Here's the funniest thing, Anthony. I got allergies too, but I also have medication for that. I also have nasal spray, which I'm going to take probably in a few minutes if my nose isn't actually, if my nose finally, doesn't stop acting up because it's annoying. But regardless of that, he doesn't have some type of critical nose illness, whatever. He just has seasonal allergies, just like a lot of people do, including myself. So it's not that big of a deal with him, but he likes to make anything a big giant deal.
Felt like a truck hit me. So I would get up and I would just quickly hydrate myself. And within an hour of waking up and maybe showering or whatever, I would be recording. And then I would record for like 5-6 hours straight. And then I would go out to have my one big meal of the day.
Holy crap, Chad. That was a lot of ear twitching. So that pretty much he's just trying to hope that he can, people ask Sydney for what he's doing. So again, he's like, people that do those type of ear twitches, and I'm not trying to make fun of them, but when it comes to Phil, he's the exception to the rule. He's doing that. He's hoping like people that actually believe him. But that's another telltale sign that he's like trying to come up with some type of lie.
It'd be awful fast food. This is all true. I'm not making this up because you might be like,
and when somebody usually says that normally means, oh yeah, this is all true. It's like, sure, Phil.
Wait a minute. Isn't that what Wings does now? This
is exactly, what Anthony. I have nasal spray too. Like I said, I'm gonna take that in a few minutes. My lifestyle when I was a full-time YouTuber doing on-demand videos. Okay, so 5-6 hours of recording. As those videos were uploading, I would go out and I would grab fast food. Okay.
Every day. That was my lifestyle. And I would come back.
Phil, you still do that same lifestyle every day. Again, we know about DoorDash, you know about Grubhub. So again, you have not changed that.
Stuff it down my face. Sometimes burgers, chicken sandwiches, veggie burgers, BLTs, tuna salad, chicken parm sandwich. I'm serious. This is what I ate all the time. This was my diet. All right.
Which is still to your diet this very day. So nice try.
Soda. Yeah, I think I drank soda with that. I'm trying to remember. Maybe I got tea. But basically,
you did get soda. You actually got the sweet tea, not homemade tea, but the regular store-bought tea.
This is how I live my lifestyle. So I had one big meal. After that meal, I would go back to recording again. And I would record probably from like 8, 9 p.m. all the way through like 12, 1 p.m. And then I would upload more. And as all that was going down, depending on what was going on, sometimes I would record even more, but I would drink. I would actually have like a rum and Coke. And when I say rum and Coke, like, okay, let's say
what he means is gin and juice. If you know that song.
This was the cup, and of course, it's a giant thermos, right? Let's say this was the
also,
cup.
Also, you can take any antihistamine for allergies. Okay, exactly, Greedy Piggy, you can.
Rum and Coke.
Wait. Let's go back. How much?
Rum and Coke, I mean rum
So that huge amount of rum
and Coke.
and that little bit of Coke.
Rum
And you notice how he's trying to shrink it down to where it's like, oh, it's this amount of rum
and Coke.
and Coke, even though it's really gin, because we saw those big bottles of gin bottle, you know, them big half drunk gin bottles we saw in the background, which is like every day.
So I was drinking insane amounts. I was killing myself.
Which you still are to this very
and
day.
then I would sometimes record at night. Like I remember some of those nights back in the day, there'd be like a big update DLC, like Fallout 3 has a new DLC. It comes out at 2 a.m. I would download and play it at 2 a.m. drunk. And my first videos of like 4 or 5 hours of gameplay. Sometimes I would play the whole DLC in one.
Mind you, at this time, Chad, he was dating Panda Lee, and he was ignoring her this whole time while doing this nonsense. So, again, Philip, you're just hanging yourself.
Sitting 6-7 hours, drunk as shit. But people loved it. The views came in.
Yeah, you know that classic.
More than paid the bills. I was making big bank, acting and living like that. Okay.
Do a machinima, Phil.
So
do a machinima. Let's get that right.
I would then go to sleep. Whenever I passed out, essentially, there were days I was recording and fell asleep on the couch. Just like, didn't even get to bed. Okay? And then I wake up the next morning, again, oh, it's 3 p.m. I'm hungover again. Time to do it again.
Like you are currently right now.
6 days a week. The only day I didn't live like that was basically the day when I went to visit my parents.
Oh, so the day you had to visit your parents, you actually had to be sober and normal. How convenient. Philip, you still do that to this very day. So again, you haven't changed. You know, nice try.
They came to visit me and we went out to dinner or spent some time together. Like that was it. Okay. So that was my lifestyle. During that time frame when I was single doing YouTube.
Oh, so here we go.
Everything
Single
about my
doing
life
YouTube.
was messed up. All right. I was overweight. I was depressed. I was, you know, the only good thing about my life was YouTube was views were good and I was making money. But everything else kind of sucked, to be frank, you know. I was stressed out all the time. I was angry all the time. I was an angry dude back then. I really was. I wasn't a relaxed guy like I am.
Chat. For the past couple of weeks, how many times has he gone off the deep end and banned people for no good reason? You know, you could just throw the numbers out there. Oh, I know about those. So, oh yeah, I remember that old song, Greedy Piggy, Sunny Day and Rum. That too. Holy crap, that's another classic. Anthony, to answer that question, no, he doesn't. He doesn't at all. But he has done a pretty good job of kicking their back in, especially the Wolverine toy and a few other things. So, yeah, he doesn't help them at all.
Today, I was pretty upset about everything all the time. And my sleep schedule was atrocious. Like, I would not get much sleep at all of any kind of significant, you know, quality. All right?
Quality,
so,
okay.
Listen, I've been there in a situation like Wings apparently is stuck in right now. The only difference is I was in that situation when I was single. He's married, and now he's in that situation. It sounds like actual...
Okay, he's about to give marriage advice to somebody who's married. Phil, don't even get me started. What Wings did to his wife, that's pretty messed up. But Phil, you're doing nothing to take care of cats, so this is not the best angle to take.
His sleep schedule was better when he was single. Now that he's married, he doesn't know what he's doing any day with his wife or whatever, and he just runs around doing stuff randomly and then gets stressed out and can't sleep or does sleep and then can't wake up. I don't know. It's kind of like the opposite situation. All right, for whatever reason. So he's living the life that I was living over a decade ago. And that's, I'm telling you right now, when your sleep schedule is messed up, it's awful. All right, to be very transparent.
Phil, sometimes my sleep schedule messed up, is that's only due to work, real light stuff, you know. That's why I'm making sure I get down to control. You, on the other hand, Phil, you have nothing but plenty of times. And a zombie fan, thank you for pointing out exactly. Who else tweets at 2 a.m.? Oh, right, Philip. That was you. Oh, and by the way, chat, I am highly aware of him tweeting Wings in the morning again.
With everyone here, I've lived it. It's terrible. You can't get a good night's rest. You wake up, you still feel like garbage. Okay, you don't feel like you got anything significant rest, but you still got to do your day, you know. And so you, oh my God, let's go. So anyway, again, I don't know what's going on with him. In reality, if what he's, I'm gonna take his word for it. I think he's telling the truth. I think he's got physical problems going on.
Listen, stop here. You guys know nothing about
stress in his life and everything going on, and he can't get a good night's sleep. Because of that, he doesn't want to lock into an appearance, and that's fine. So,
again, Philip, he's feeling like sloppy seconds. How many times do I gotta keep repeating myself? I mean, chat, how many times do I gotta keep telling Phil this? Wings wants nothing to do with him because the one interview he had with Phil, who was talking more, Wings or Philip? Because to my knowledge, Philip was doing more talking instead of the person who's supposed to be interviewing, or the interviewee, as they say. So, yeah, going back to that, it was more about you, Philip, than Wings.
It's open door right now. I've now said it publicly. I said it to him privately. It's public. If he wants to come on the show anytime this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, and he gets a good night's sleep, he can do it. It's an open door policy. He just has to tell me. That's it. He just has to contact me.
If I was Wings, I wouldn't tell you nada. I'll just keep you in the dark until I actually feel like popping in, which would be never.
When I say that, he has to contact me. Not he randomly says it on one of his streams and through the grapevine, I'm supposed to hear it. He has to.
Here's the funniest thing, chat. If you want to, well, we know this never happened to none of us here, but if Phil will say, hey, Vanguard, I would like to speak to you, you know what I'll do? I'll just ignore him. And then probably say on one of the streams, hey, Phil, guess what? Come on my platform and then we can talk. How about that?
Contact me. He has my contact info. Right now, he can write me a message, okay, and say, yes, I'd like to come on Wednesday. He could do that, all right? So there very well could be...
Wait. Hold on, let's go back.
You're supposed to hear it. He has to contact me. He has my contact info. Right now, he can write me a message, okay, and say, yes, I'd like to come on Wednesday. He could do that, all right? So there very well could be...
Write you a message where he could easily just DM you or, you know, text you off of Discord. Not difficult. This isn't the 1980s, Phil, 1990s, where people got to write you an email. Get with the times.
A day this week when we were planning one thing, but then Wings contacts me and says, hey, I want to come on. Okay, we'll drop everything. He could be a guest on the show. Okay? That's how I'm doing it. I'm going to do him now. All right, I'm going to say, hey, leave it
That was
open.
me, Chad. That's the video
I want to have him as a guest. I
itself.
want to hang out with him and have a good conversation. I think it was great last time. I think it'll be great this time.
Phil, again, last time you talked about the whole thing. We all know about that. Hey, what's up, Avalanche? How you doing there? Yes, Anthony Phil Junks tweets all the time. Wings already ignored you, Phil. Why can't you get it exactly, Creepy? He can't seem to get that Wings is constantly ignoring him, you know. It's what happens when you have no interest in other people. He doesn't get the clues exactly. He's not getting hints of like, listen, Phil, I have no interest in speaking to you, so how many more hints I gotta give you? Sip, 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 sip.
Okay? There you go. All right, so that's what's going on with Wings. Hopefully we'll get positive updates and he will be on the show this week. If not, we have more than enough to do. Yes, for even 7 straight days, we have that much going on that we will have tons of content without any problems. I'm not worried about it.
He's not worried about it. Phil, if you're not worried about it, then why are you having a midlife crisis about it right now? That says you are worried about it. So again, tell us you're not worried about it by telling us you're not worried about it. You know, body language is your body language saying otherwise.
Okay. All right. I agree. Wrigley says we all wish the best for Wings and his wife. Me too.
Exactly, my champion. Pretty much what you like to know about me. What you gailies about me. What you best to bestie all about. All that pretty much stuff talking about me, okay? And not the interviewee.
I referred people to the FBI, but that was it.
Will he bitch about the game? Yeah, I'm expecting that today, Chad. He's going to complain about that. I'm waiting to see how that's going to be, and I'm more likely will cover that part tomorrow during our This Is How You Don't Play Mass Effect 3 Part 2. Again, like I said, Chad, the reason I couldn't do it in the past couple days is work had kept me pretty damn busy when you have about 6 to 7, 8 operation rooms you got to clean, and you're at a skeleton crew on the weekend. Yeah, that was busy.
If I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220, you know.
It's Metroid Prime initial impression.
Ooh, okay, here we go. Here is the spiral of out of control that happened this past week. I'm highly aware about his gameplay Metroid, and I apologize for people that are fans of Metroid. Good Lord have mercy, it was bad.
Although I am going to play this again tomorrow.
Again,
my initial impressions are...
Really? I'll have to check that out,
better
Lewis.
graphics, some tweaks to the gameplay that make it feel a little bit more action-oriented as a first-person shooter. The major difference is that there's other humans you're interacting with and talking with while that wasn't present in Metroid Prime 1. So the feeling of isolation, at least in that intro segment, didn't exist. Now, we're about to be in this new area. In this new area, this guy, he just said, oh, there's interference. I can't talk to you anymore. So maybe this will feel a lot more like classic Metroid Prime.
Oh, really?
Graphics looks great. I'm playing 1080p, 120 hertz. I like how it looks, particularly on my new monitor, of course, but I don't know about everyone else. I mean, at 4K, I guess people were saying it's not as good, so that's why I decided to play it at 1080p. So far, so good. What I'll probably do is tomorrow, after my second
tomorrow. By the way, chat, let's
session
go
of it.
to
I'll
it.
do an initial impressions video that I'll put on the channel as a highlight for those who
Now, again, pay attention to this number right here, chat, where it says King's Tax 1111. Just wait for it to see the reasons why he was getting upset about this game.
really want, you know, the opinion on that kind of day 2 attitudes. You know, this was much the intro. Now I feel like we're actually going into the real first dungeon. So maybe tomorrow I'll have a different opinion or a better opinion. We're playing more tomorrow as well because I'm not doing a podcast. So there you go. What I'd love to know is, did you like it? What did you think? Leave feedback. Leave some comments on the video if you enjoy the gameplay. And
two things. One, it sucked. Two, none of us could leave comments because you have me banned as well as many people in my chat banned. So we can't do none of that.
Content, please like the video.
I know, Omar's chip, and I am highly aware of the wage quits. They are funny, hilarious, and pathetic.
People didn't like it that much. Maybe we'll do it as night streams. You know, we'll see. Okay? Thank you guys. Great premiere stream.
Oh, he will, he will.
I'll see you next time. Okay. So, good stuff, guys. It doesn't make any sense.
Nah, go ahead, Zombie fan. That's more important, man. Hey, listen, go into your appointment, take care of that, man. Listen, you have a fantastic day, my man.
I liked it. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I mean, we lost some attendance during the stream. I knew that would happen. Like, we started with almost 400 viewers on YouTube. I don't know how many we had on Kick. We're down to like 300 on YouTube. Typically,
here's the thing, Mars Champion. He can only stream 1080p, and unless you have a monitor that goes like 1440p or 4K, you might see a little bit of difference from what I've been hearing and seeing, but 1080p is just a sweet spot.
That happens over the course of a day stream unless it's like a super hot game anyway. So I'm not like,
oh, there he goes holding his shoulder.
But I do hope that people will keep showing up for it if they like it. Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow what happens with
his shoulder blade, actually.
Attendance, right? All right, so a couple quick things.
Okay, couple.
Actually, let me get all my stuff back on quickly. As you can see, you know, I moved my chair during that, but I can move it back, and now here I am. I'm centered again for podcasting. We did have to move Cookie. Because Cookie was
I don't know why he calls that thing Cookie. Nobody cares about the thing. Just throw it out, Phil.
Was in the way. Oh, here we go. I gotta move this back like this. Yep. See, I gotta get used to moving the mic back and forth now for when I go between different scenes. Let's get the lights on here.
Let's get the lights on,
exactly.
Sure.
Is it massively impressive? No.
No, of course
not. But is it bad? No. It seems all right. If you liked Metroid Prime 1, you'll probably like it. I don't know about 2 and 3. Again, I don't know where the series went with 2 and 3. So I can't really speak to that.
The whole 4K visuals, more or less.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
Bad. That wasn't a bad session
yeah, because exactly, they're always boring. Every game, anything he does is boring. Gameplay's boring. Lego's boring. Everything is boring. Oh, I received
a $39 tip.
Let's see if it's anonymous. It's a fake tip, but we'll see what this person says.
First, let's play an animation for that. This is a lesser known animation. You guys haven't seen it that much. Ready for this?
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho.
We can't see that, Phil, and you did use that clip one of the other streams before your Christmas stream, so we've seen that before.
Oh.
So thank you for the $39 tip. This person says, I've been away for a while. Good to see that you're still delivering chill content. I saw that there's no more goal, right call in my opinion, but let's hit it anyway. Well, thank you.
Fake tip. He wrote that himself, because nobody's going to actually say something like that.
There is no more goal. Like, I appreciate that.
Also, chat, by the way, next week, he's going to bring him back. He's on the verge. He's going to bring him back. Also been able to start playing Soul Friend. Oh, nice. You definitely see, actually, I got to check that out. You know, like, what's that whole game all about, Avalanche?
You did a generous tip there. That's very nice of you, but I'm not particularly looking to hit anything on any stream anymore. Overall, things have been great. Like, no exaggeration. Things have been so good recently, there's no reason for there to be a goal.
Oh,
like,
really?
For example, this morning, we were just talking on the podcast about what will be the next DSP Tries It that I want to do on Monday just because I want to do one. Not because we hit a certain milestone of goals and now I owe it and we just do it.
Yo, Duty, big ups, my man. What's going on? How you doing there, Duty?
Cool.
How's your stream, my man? I didn't get a chance to check it because I was getting mine set up. What's going on, brother?
Showing up and engaging and supporting in droves. Stream attendance today was double what it used to be. So
double what it used to be, sure.
For me. We're having a good time, right, everybody? All right, so thank you very, very much for that second contribution. I have a couple more minutes to hang out. If anyone wants to chat,
oh, really? A couple more minutes to hang out
here. Every day.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Raiders. Thank you for coming. We getting Raiders coming. How's everybody's doing? How's your Friday going, chat?
The hand card.
Holy crap. What's up? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome all.
A dolly or a trolley or whatever.
Welcome there, just chilly. What's up?
Okay,
back and forth.
That's what I asked you guys the other day. I said, what does this hand cart mean? I don't even understand what it is because I don't technically own like when you say to me hand cart, I'm thinking
Oh, movie
something that you
sign,
put a whole bunch of
rent a
packages and
center.
stuff in
What's
and you're
up?
pushing it back and forth and
Phil. What's up, Garsman? Philly. Oh, hey up. Actually, you're right. You're right. What am I doing? Oops, wrong video, wrong picture, wrong thing. Hit the wrong thing. My bad. What I'm doing? Hold up. Gotta make sure I add duty to this. There we go. Gotta make sure of that. Philip. You literally said that you had a hand cart because when you do your grocery shopping, you said that. Thanks to, again, Kingdom Casino bringing that up. Duty brought that up. James Lester brought up in one of these streams where you had that for shopping, Phil. We all know about that. Why are you trying to retcon this once again?
like, you know what I mean? Like a shopping cart. I don't have that. I have a trolley or dot, whatever you call it. You pick it up
yes,
on there.
ban duty, ban the
to
dudes.
give it leverage, to get like upstairs and stuff. That's what I have.
Oh, that's what you
why
have.
I never understood the meme that people brought up. But I swear to God, these people on the internet are so obsessively autistic about this.
We are so autistic about this. Hey, Mons, how you doing there? Well, I could just call you 7076. How about that? Makes sense. I don't want to mess up your name, but really, Philip, are we, again, as I said before, I believe in James' chat, are we wings trolls? Are we that? Because, Phil, we're not going to go out the way to ruin your real life. We're just here to make fun of you all the time. And do you want to know why, Philip? Because it's fun. It's funny. Oh, hold up, chat. We're gonna do a quick field trip to Rebsy, which is another famous detractor. Oh, here we go. Oh, Greedy Piggy. Great call. Here we go, chat. Watch this. This is another good one. Hey, look at that. Duty streams is right there too. His stream. Don't worry, I'm gonna make sure to look at that later on today, Duty. I promise that.
Into this office was a pain in the ass because it was so heavy trying to get it up the stairs and everything. And yesterday getting it downstairs, wow. I have a hand cart and a whole bunch of bungee cables, thankfully, because if I didn't, that thing would have never gotten downstairs. It weighs a ton.
After 30 years on the force, you see things that stay with you. This one was different.
He was so sure that the people would believe that he never owned the handcart. This was how
Jesus, Ramsey did an excellent job. This almost looks realistic.
he thought about his audience. He would lie straight to their face and try to shrug it off as another
absolutely,
stupid
Duty. It's still gonna be a little while because I get the hours up, but hey, I appreciate the help. I appreciate it.
You're completely mistaken. Probably a detractor meme that they made up over the years and you foolishly believe because you are very gullible.
Look at this. There's a moving cart right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. What does that look like there, Philip? Ooh, that looks like a handcart. Philip, once again, the internet never forgets.
And it's like two ginormous boxes that I need to pick up. And what did I just bought a new hand cart to help me with this to get it to my car and everything?
So it's like the hand truck, the hand cart meme. I'm like, what are you talking about? I really have no clue.
This wasn't just about a hand cart.
Oh, it wasn't.
This became something bigger.
Also, Chad, goodness gracious. Oh, wait, that was Nerd Brew? I thought that was Ramsey. Never mind. Ramsey's another great one, but Nerd Brew is a fantastic person. I gotta get that. Like, whoops, hold up. Don't worry, I love you, Duty, but we gotta get back to this. But this is Nerd. Oh, he made this a day ago. Chat. After my stream, definitely go over and show some love to Nerd Brew. Show this video some love. Get him some subs. You know, this is so beautiful when it comes to Nerd Brew. He's another great person, another really famous detractor. But let's get into this. Let's get right back into this chat.
Shit. That something that a normal
why would
person
he even
would never care about.
The
or
funniest
even
thing is
second thought.
The funniest Chili and Duty pointed this out so many times. Phil is a habitual liar. He's always lying about every single thing, trying to retcon. And the thing is, when he shows this information, it gets stored, you know, so that when we show it to him, it's like, no, Phil, this is what you did. This is what you said. We never forget this.
They obsess over, like, again, like the banana song and shit like that. Normal people don't think like that. Get it? They don't. Normal people don't have that kind of connection in their head. Like, they think it's some big deal. Like, there was a hand cart meme. Is just so.
It's all right, Greedy Pig. I didn't realize for Nerd Brew too, but either way, both Nerd Brew and Ramsey, they are fantastic detractors.
It was stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Phil, the funniest thing is, even after I finish streaming today, same thing with Duty, same thing with everybody else, we don't think about you after this. We want our life. Thanks to Dashbeer, each and every day you ban people on and off stream. You do, both on Kick and on YouTube. You literally think about us all the time. And again, thanks to you, we've seen that you have seen, again, I know bring up Duty a lot. We've seen you look at Duty's videos. We've seen you looking at Snort Hogan's videos, Snort Bedell's. We see it because when you click on it, it shows exactly what was the last place you left off watching it. You did that yourself, Phil. Again, you're the biggest detractor out of all of them. Yeah, we just here to make fun of you, but again, you make this too easy.
I am aware of Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Exactly. Big ups to both of them.
What I have. It's not called a handcart. Again, a handcart is something that I think about. You put a whole bunch of stuff on it, and you walk it like back and forth, like a. Phil. You literally had it, and again, thanks to Nerd Brew for bringing that up and showing it. Yes, you did have it. So again, Chief, you got caught. Stop lying. Almost like a shopping cart or something like that. Again,
that was a hand cart.
It's literally a fucking worthless piece of trivial knowledge that has nothing to do with anything. I didn't lie about it. You want to say I lied about it.
Chat. Didn't we just see it? He said he never lied about it. He's lying about it right now. And the evidence showed that he had a hand cart. He even had a hand cart when he do shopping. So again, Philip, who's really lying?
So you have content for detractors to obsess over because you're a fucking autistic weirdo. All right?
He does, Greedy Piggy. He loves that.
Obsessive over nonsense. Nobody gives a shit in the real world about any of this. It's so just pointless.
I referred people to the FBI, but that was if I was tired of talking to them and they were what we call a 220. And
sorry about that, chat. Again, allergies, acting up, stuff, whatever. I want to take my allergy medicine really quick. Just next spray, but I'll make sure I'm muted for that, so guys, that way you guys don't have to hear it.
kind of mental.
Stream. How y'all doing today? It's time to chill before we continue with Metroid Prime 4 today. And I hope you're all in good spirits. Welcome.
Also, chat, there may be a part 2 to this. I'm going to make sure I add that tomorrow because tomorrow will be a much longer stream because, again, I am limited on time today. So, like I said, 1 to 1:30. But we're going to at least get through a good chunk of this stuff. Again, this stuff is just golden to what Duty has clipped for us because it's so good.
Good morning, everybody. What's up?
Oh, yes, what's up?
Oh, was it? The Dino Crisis game got pushed to January? Okay. Thanks for telling me, my room, because we were just talking about that a moment ago.
Honestly, Lewis, not really, because hold on, shut up for a second. Shut up for a sec, Phil. Not really, Lewis, because I understand the Legacy of the Batman, the Dark Knight, that stuff. Well, actually, no, I will pick up the Legacy, but not I will pick up the Classics, but not the Lego, because here's the thing: when it comes to Batman, the voice animated. No disrespect to whoever they're gonna get, but nobody's gonna be able to fill the shoes to Batman like Kevin Conroy has done. It's hard for me to picture a different voice actor for Batman. For the animated series, not a live action, that's a whole nother different ballgame. But animated version, the cartoon series, difficult. And same thing with the Arkham stuff. I can't picture Batman without Kevin Conroy's voice. Like that's just a me preference, That's just me.
Spiritual successor actually coming out.
Yeah, I saw that, Brenda Center. I saw that. That was hilarious. And again, all because Phil couldn't leave the man alone.
How was everyone this morning?
Anthony, definitely pick up. It's worth it. It is worth it. You're gonna enjoy it.
How you doing? Welcome
also,
to the
stream. Dude, you still hear it. It's pretty hilarious how you got all that stuff playing in the background. This just makes it so funny.
Chill day on DSP Gaming. We've got Metroid Prime 4 continuing here on the first stream. We're going to see how the game is, and I'm going to establish my first thoughts on it, so I can make a video about that.
Oh, here we go. What's your thoughts on Metroid Prime, Phil? Let's hear it.
And then tonight we got the continuation and return of Truck Sim finally after weeks away. Right?
After weeks away.
Hopefully it'll be nice on the new setup. Right here with the wheel and shifter and pedals. For the first time, it should be pretty cool.
Which was a huge waste of money, but hey, to each their own. Not gonna, judge on the person's pockets.
I think. Gonna give it a go tonight and see how it controls. Maybe it'll be the best stream ever. Who knows?
It might be the best stream forever. You never know.
Grinding Arc Raiders in Battlefield 6 says Brian. Cool.
And I'm being sarcastic when it comes to Philip. We know every gameplay he touches is boring.
How y'all doing?
Uh-huh.
Good morning.
Who
Yes,
cares?
so
Get
I've
on with it, Phil.
updated the background. What I did is I got rid of the stacked, what were they? Just like file containers. And instead I put the rack that.
There's an old hip hop song alert. My name is Oh, yeah. The funniest thing is, Chad. Again, when I picked this name, Vanguard D Nice, I didn't realize it was also a group after. I did it because of one, people like to call me D Nice, and Vanguard because of the class of Mass Effect. And then I learned there's a group near that. I'm like, daggone it, but you know, it is what it is. No biggie.
I had over here on this side.
I actually had a list of that, and that's actually pretty good, Jubini.
Okay.
Jube. I'm just saying
December,
Jube, make it
white,
easier.
You know, for like winter, but I'll probably change that out to the black for the rest of the year. So yeah, I finally phased out.
Look how his chair is just rocking so much. I'll be annoyed with that. The fact that his chair is rocking that much, that tells me he didn't assimilate it very good. My chair don't even rock like that. Like if I'm like shaking all this stuff with you guys, what we would see or hear, I don't even shake like that. I make sure it's very secure. So either A, that chair is a piece of crap, or B, he did not assimilate it, correctly.
I mean, we haven't referenced that in a million years. It's kind of outdated at this
No
point.
one
cares about it. I don't talk about it.
Renessa, let's not go back down there because I haven't forgotten when he did Santa Claus last year, Stellar Blade. That was horrible. That was incredibly horrible.
I don't sell the merch anymore, and I wanted to have more room behind me to put out stuff. So with the rack there's more room now. Very good. What's up, Chris? Good morning. How you doing? Really? Quantum Error was the last game that these people made. I didn't even know about that game. I heard the name, but I didn't even know that it ever released. So Quantum Error wasn't very good. Is that true? I agree. It does look cleaner.
Also, Chad, near the end of the stream, we're going to do a giveaway for GTA, was it 6? The latest one supposed to come out this year? Yes, we're going to do that giveaway today because I meant to do it Saturday. But again, real life stuff. But let's continue on making sure we do that because we have reached 500 subs, and that's why I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everything you guys have done.
The set now looks cleaner with this new change. I think that it's going to be overall better looking.
Really?
I don't know how to wear the collar on this because it's not even. They screwed it up. As you can see, it's not even. The collar's supposed to be even, and it's not at all.
It was, June.
Like,
it was very stupid. Like, there was no reason for that. Like, this is like what you call just overdoing it. It's like, how can I put it this way? It's like, okay, how somebody, and I hate to do the food analogy, I'm going to do this. So, how somebody makes chili and all that stuff? And all you need for chili is, obviously your choice of meat, beans, tomato paste, chili season, stuff like that. The basic stuff like that. But then you eat somebody who puts extra stuff like, adding avocado or onions, garlic, extra stuff that you don't want in there. And that's the thing when it comes to Phil's setup. It's like, buddy, you don't need all that crap, in the background. You can easily just have a modern type of setup and do pretty well with that. But no, he likes to add extra stuff that makes no sense. Again, spending money frivolously, that makes no sense. He doesn't know how to budget, and he loves to beg and cries that he's poor.
Like, oh, here's a new shirt I'm wearing today. Oh, it doesn't even fit right.
Philip, that doesn't look like a new shirt. That's a dingy shirt that either your wife had a long time ago or you bought a long time ago. You decided to pull it out, but never really properly cleaned it.
Because the collar's all effed up. So I'm glad I bought a new shirt that the collar's all effed up. And it's always going to look lopsided no matter what because they mismanufactured it. Like you can see, there's way more material on this side than there is on this side. Whatever. Anyway, Lance,
because
thanks for our
that
first
shirt is old.
contribution of the day. I appreciate that, Lance. Thank you so much. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
On the leaderboard.
Thank you, Lance. Satan, how you doing? He says, what's up? Congrats on the new setup. Appreciate that, Satan. I got a few updates.
Oh, what's your updates, Phil? Let's please hear it.
I have a few updates on the setup. Update number 1, I have purchased a very cheap monitor mount for the ultra wide. Why
Really?
a very cheap one? Because I did research. Literally only the cheap ones will fit this monitor. All of the more expensive, higher end monitor mount arms don't fit the monitor because this monitor has a weird circular back where the holes to mount it are inside of a circle.
Philip, that's a you problem. Again, you don't want to decide you want to dump nearly $1,000 into a monitor that made no sense. You could have easily got a much cheaper monitor like your secondary one and laid a mount that could fit that. Again, you spent more money than you should have.
So all the high end ones are a square. Squares don't fit in circles.
Bill's all about optics, no substance.
So
He thinks he can entertain viewers with the setup. Exactly.
That's basically
what up, Dapper? What up? What's going on, my man? How you doing today? How you feeling?
Of the circle. So I got it. It's coming later today.
Exactly.
I'll try it out. I don't know how good it's going to
And
be.
like I said, Dap, you just came in today. We're going to do that giveaway for GTA. I'm making sure we do it near the end of the stream. It won't be, like I said, chat, it won't be a long one, but I want to make sure we get to a good chunk of it. We are definitely going to do a lot longer one tomorrow. I have plenty of time for us to have a lot of fun.
Like, if the monitor arm quality is crap, then I might not use it. It's
Last
cheap,
what's
so
up?
it's
What's
not a big
up?
deal. And by the way,
Wait. Bill is purchasing GTA 6 so he can finally participate. And then what? Rage quit later on, like he normally does. So again, he shouldn't even buy the game. What's of it? Like he rage quit. What was it? The DLC. He literally rage quit that one for no good reason. You got a curved monitor to read the chat and the flat. Again, last a lot doesn't make any sense. He's got one that's curved and then one that's flat. Again, you should have either, if you want to do curve, you should both be curved or flat. Me personally, flat is better. So that way you know they can move right up. Hey, how you doing there, Mark? What's going on? Doing good, enjoying watching another streamer this morning. Gonna actually get some breakfast, man. Get something to eat, my man. Enjoy your morning. Get something to eat. It's very important to make sure you have breakfast to start the day off right.
Looked into it. There is no adapter at all for this monitor. There are adapters for other ultra wides. They don't sell an adapter to make this monitor work universally with ARMs. It just doesn't exist. I looked it up. People have said the only way they can get this monitor to work with high-end monitor arms is to 3D print adapters because no one sells one.
I'm not gonna rage because it's too early for that. Philip, what you should have done is research more into getting a monitor that actually will fit a certain arm. Again, you just did this whole stream rushing because you thought you had to update your whole setup. Your old setup was fine. Yeah, if you want to get another monitor, that's fine, but you easily could have got a flat screen. Again, I have a monitor myself that's a flat screen. It's a 27-inch. I know people are gonna say, yes, it is an Alienware, but chat, here's the thing. I have as a credit line through my job, so I'm paying it that way each paycheck, which only costs me about per paycheck, I think it's $15 per each one. So it's not a big deal to me. So I have no problem with that. And if I want to, I can pay the whole thing off, but again, that's through a credit line at my job. In Phil's case, he spent, again, $1,000 on a monitor he did not really need. He could have got, again, I know Duty pointed this out, he could have got that second-hand monitor, which cost him what? $175 or $200, something like that. Could have got two of those for a lot less, and then flat screen, and it would have done much better.
Well, I don't have a 3D printer, so yeah, pretty shitty, but it's life. So we'll see. New monitor arm coming later today. Maybe I'll mess with it tonight and see if I can get it to work.
Wait, hold on. The adapter was in. Yeah, it was, and I believe he threw the box out like the moron that he is. So again, that's a user error problem. He could have looked in the box more. Exactly, same thing, Fox. Again, he could have looked in the box and he would have found it. Phil's logic, reading something off, like reading off the future. Yeah, it is. It literally is. When it comes to his logic, it makes no sense. Dude, he could get a lot of headphones. Yeah, listen, Ricky Picky, he has, and I believe, I want to say Soul brought it up. I think it was Soul, where Soul literally said that he has those 2 neck phones and 4 headphones. So it's like, Phil, you have plenty of headphones. Getting those speakers was a huge waste of money.
I'd like to have this monitor, move next to me, particularly tonight when we're doing truck sim. Like, that'd be really nice if I could have the microphone be a little bit higher and coming over the monitor, so it'd be right here, and then the monitor would be right here, so I could see you guys talking while I'm driving in truck sim. Like, that would be the ideal, but I don't know if that's going to work or not. We got to see if this monitor's any good, or this monitor arm is any good.
All right, so you're saying the monitor's going to be a piece of crap. Okay. Sip, 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 sip.
So that's coming later today.
Oh, it is.
I also got a longer microphone cable because the one that I bought that was long.
Wait. Phil, what do you need a longer microphone cable for? What do you need that for? Like, your current microphone cables. Let me shut up. Let me continue. Let me shut up.
To go from this monitor to my speakers is long enough, but it still kind of dangles right there. So I got it extra long. So that way I can try to do cable management, make it go flat and then flush to the floor. That way I won't trip on it. There's a
trying not to rage, chat. I'm trying not to rage, but you don't need another cable for your mic, Philip. Your current cable is fine. Again, why are you spending all this money on stuff you don't need? You do not need another cable for your mic. If your mic is either that much problem, just get a I forget what it's called, but it's like a certain wireless thing where you connect it to that and connect it to the back of your PC, and that way you can do it that way. I forget the actual name of it, but again, he doesn't need to spend money on another cable for his mic. It doesn't make sense with the amount of money he loves to burn.
A few odds and ends I'm thinking about doing. Like there's one
Hey,
more
that's
piece of
good, Mark.
equipment that I've thought about getting and wanted for the set, but I'm torn on if I should get it or not. It would mean a little bit more tweaking, but I think ultimately it would actually improve the set a little more.
Not by much, Philip. Not by much.
I actually think it would be like the final thing that would tweak everything to be pretty
That's
much
a lie.
like dead on as perfect.
Anytime
as
I
I
say
can get it
things
for
gonna be
now.
final,
Because, you know,
that's a lie.
technology changes and advances.
Unless when he
and
rage
eventually I might
a
wanna
game,
get
then yeah,
new
that's it.
webcams and things like that. You know, maybe higher quality than just you know, the ones I have now.
Right.
But I don't think I'm really a video file in that regard. You guys don't want to see every detail on my face and stuff like that as of yet, right? Maybe later.
Philip, we saw plenty of details when it comes to your face and top of your head, and a bit of a butt crack when he was sitting up the desk. I wish I couldn't see that, chat, but yeah, saw that, and that is something that even I can't really burn out my mind with bleach.
Maybe later, but probably not now. Oh, so by the way, this is what I'm doing for Christmas month. But then in January,
Yeah, you go over the years where you're eating food, where you got you, Cat Taro, and anything else, and you still got Darius around. So yeah, we know all about that, Philip.
what I'll do is I'll mix this up. So maybe in January, I'll bring back the YouTube play button, and we'll have another decoration with it.
Why are you going to bring back the play button, Phil? Why do you want to bring that thing back? We already know how many subs you got. Nobody, listen, no one cares about your play button. You have a silver play button. You don't have the gold one. And again, even the big top ones, they don't show that off. They say, hey, yeah, I got my gold play button, and that's in to keep it moving. Like, Jesus Christ, bud.
This, okay? And then February, you know, if in January, let's say we build
This
the
setup
Lego
has
of
like,
Mario
yeah, exactly.
on
A
Yoshi, maybe in
15-year-old
February, we
run a
have
center,
that in
a
the frame back.
15-year-old.
So every month I could change up the backdrop a little bit, depending on what's going on, and I think that'll work. It sucks I can't do anything on the right-hand side, but what can you do? Like, I literally can't fit anything there. There's nothing I can do about that.
Sorry about that, chat. I didn't realize my job
It just
phone was
wouldn't
still
fit.
on, too. I had to turn that off.
The only thing I can do is put something very small here, but I don't know what I would put there. I could put it at the very end there.
Nothing. You don't need to play anything in there, Phil.
I referred people to the FBI, but that was
Also, dude, it's just crazy how your intros keeps getting better and better, but we're going to skip the intro just a little bit because of time reasons, but that's all.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It is time for day 2 of Metroid Prime 4
Hold on.
Beyond here on DSP Gaming.
It's the same
Now,
one.
tons of people have already asked me in the first 24 hours what I think about the game. Initially, my thoughts are pretty simple, all right? It plays like Metroid Prime, combined with a more
Oh, chat, did we
action-based game
already
like,
see
say,
this?
Halo or Doom, all right? I
No,
think
no,
that
wait,
the
wait. Okay, wait, we didn't get to this part, but one more time, chat. One more time.
People have already asked me in the first 24 hours what I think about the game. Initially, my thoughts are pretty simple, all right? It plays like Metroid Prime, combined with a more action-based game like, say, Halo or Doom.
Chat, quick question, because I have never played Metroid. How does this Metroid play exactly like Halo or Doom? Doom is a boom shooter. Halo is, I know this is a first-person shooter, and Halo is also a first-person shooter. It's more of a tactical first-person shooter, if you want to say. But from what I learned, Metroid is, if you want to say it has inspiration from Halo or Doom, you could say that. But how does it play exactly just like Halo or Doom? That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is, Mars. This might be the second one. Yeah, Avalanche. My mind's blown that one too. Let's just let him continue.
All right, I think that
Because it's like this. You see somebody who's cooking and they go to burn the mill. You just like, you try to warm them, they don't get it. You just let them sit back and let them burn the entire mill and make the soul look like a fool.
the isolation aspect of the game is absent because there's characters that you're talking to. All right, but outside of that, so far so good. I think the graphics are quite good here on the Switch too. We're doing 1080p at 120
Never played
frames.
Metroid Prime,
And the
but
response time is
exactly. It's not
absolutely
even
great.
close to Halo or Doom.
You know, no real complaints about the gameplay elements as of yet. Appreciate that.
And thank you, Duty, for speeding those parts up because, good lord, when he tries to go to his explanation, doesn't make any sense.
I know it's very true. My rune says this is
Hey,
terrible.
Japan, how you doing there?
Vision on when the graphics are nice. I know. I have to do scan vision the whole game. Because in your dude, this is so boring. Are you kidding me? This is
Okay, Chad. The game now is all of a sudden boring. Now, here's the funniest thing. He's saying this game sort of like Halo Doom. Okay, you did like Halo, and you like Doom 2016. But why wasn't you wage quitting? Oh, wait, hold up, chat. I think we know why he's saying this game is boring. Just, if you go up, let's go up just a little bit, mouse. My mouse is at up. Hold on. No. Oh, would you look at that, chat? King's Text. 31 bucks. Ooh, I think we know why he said the game was boring. Was it because of the gameplay? But only 31 bucks. And you know what happens when he makes 31 bucks? He's not a happy camper. I don't remember having the grab hooks in Halo or scanners in Doom. In Doom Infinite, you do have the oh god, I forget the name of it. It's a wrist grappling hook, but that's only Infinite, but no. And in Doom, excuse me, in Doom, to my knowledge, no, there was no scanning in Doom. Not even Doom the Dark Ages, so no. I don't know where he gets the idea from. If he said it has inspirations from Doom or Halo, or reference to it, then okay, I can kind of see that, or inspiration, then I can kind of see that too. But to literally, hey, Home Alone, how you doing there, my man? But to literally say that, oh yeah, it's just like Halo Doom, it's like, no. And thank you, Holmes. Thank you, Home. And again, Chad, I find your subs monetization is still going to take a little while because I got to get the hours up. But I'm going to make sure that we do a lot. I'm going to do a lot more streaming. Here I go. I'm saying we, just like Phil does. Good Lord. But I'm going to be making sure that, Chad, that I'll be streaming definitely a lot more, definitely the rest of the few days, videos and stuff. So we can get monetized. So we can do a lot more and stuff. And I got a few ideas in mind for us, Chad.
Metroid Prime 4? Yo, this is dead on boring as hell. I am so bored right now. Nothing in this is interesting. The puzzles...
Again, he's saying it's bored, chat, but a few minutes ago, he also said it played like Halo or Doom, which again, Doom's a boom shooter, an action boom shooter. Halo, in a way, and hey, listen, you want to correct me, that's fine. Halo is more of a tactical first-person shooter. Again, now I know a lot of people had their opinions on Halo Infinite, and actually, let me give you my opinions on Halo Infinite. The storyline... it's good, but there's a lot of questions I have for it. In my opinion, I still say it's a little better than Halo 5, but I feel like Halo 4's story is a lot better, and OG Halo is way better than Halo Infinite. The story in Halo Infinite doesn't make... there's a plot holes to me that doesn't make any sense. Like, for example, how is it that the Infinity, which is a far advanced ship, gets completely destroyed in the very beginning, but then you have the Spirit of Fire, which is an old ship that went up against the Banished, and that's still intact? Doesn't make any sense to me. And I know that in the very beginning of the Reclaimer saga, which is supposed to be Halo 4, 5, and Infinite, humanity's supposed to be on top, but then Halo Infinite, they all of a sudden getting their back blown in, so it doesn't make any sense.
Suck.
And pause for that part too.
Nothing about this is fun. I'm so fucking bored right now. I don't want to figure out the puzzle. I'm so bored.
Uh-huh.
I want you to do a psychic...
when it comes to him and puzzles, there are his Achilles heel.
Bomb in the air. So they're telling you what to do. They're telling you they want you to actually do a concussive blast over here.
Yes, and Philip, again, chat, I don't know much about Metroid Prime, so I wouldn't be able to comment too much on this. But again, knowing Phil, when it comes to puzzles, again, that's his Achilles heel, and we know he's playing, doing this wrong. Philip, you got to say anything?
They're so fucking boring.
Oh, really? Are they boring?
It's hard to even concentrate when it's not engaging to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not engaging. It's boring.
Not engaging, but boring. Okay, same dude that had the problem with the brain puzzle and that color puzzle in, I'm forgetting the name of the other game, Chad, you can correct me on that one, but you remember the color puzzle that he had a hard time with? Yeah. Again, when it comes to puzzles, those are his Achilles heel.
It's still kind of fun to see things that you'll be doing later and figure out what's, what do I save for later.
But Phil, if you missed it, you said this game was boring. Now, so you say it might be interesting what you see later? I mean, talk about flip-flopping.
What can I actually try to do now? I don't know, like this one. You know what it is? I'll be honest.
Please explain.
Like, once again, this is a case where people that made this one were fans of the people who made previous Metroid Primes, 18 plus years ago. And so they're trying to make a game like that, but they just don't have the talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like Metroid, it sounds like Metroid, but you're playing it like, it doesn't feel like Metroid. You know, it just...
You said the same thing about Doom: The Dark Ages. We said it looked like Doom, felt like Doom, but didn't. No, you said it looked like Doom, but didn't play like Doom. But I played Doom: The Dark Ages plenty of times. It's still Doom, and in my opinion, they should go more medieval Doom because there's something about that Doom, in my opinion, that does a lot better combat-wise. Combat-wise, now storyline-wise, in my opinion, I still say Doom 2016 story is a lot better than Doom: The Dark Ages. Soundtrack, got to give it to Doom Eternal. But combat wise, Doom Dark Ages, they're onto something. There is something about, hey Jab, how you doing there? There's something about Doom: The Dark Ages medieval combat stuff. It just fits, and I have a blast, especially with the shield. It's really good. Like, I think they should still stay, still go down this route because there's something about it. And plus, I like to learn a lot more of the prequel before 2016 of stuff what the Doom Slayer does in Hell. Like, I want to learn more about that. And I know they're supposed to become a DLC for Doom: The Dark Ages. Hopefully soon, Chad. We're supposed to be hearing some more news about that soon. Can't wait for it.
Doesn't feel as good as a real Metroid.
Exactly. Every puzzle is a boss, like a mini boss for him, but he can't even conquer that. Lax, I'm glad you said that too. Yes, exactly. So the same thing about Doom Eternal. It's like, no, Doom Eternal is Doom. It's pretty much Doom 2, just modern. Like, how do you not feel that, Phil? You're a streamer, Phil, not the game. You are bored. Exactly, Greedy Pity. Exactly. And plus, Chad, every game he played, he looks so bored. Like, look how bored he is. Even when he makes the money, he pretends like, oh, this game's fun. No, we can see how bored you are we see how bored you are with the game, Phil. We see it.
Great. Oh, that was fun.
Hold up, chat. Let's go back.
It's a real Metroid game.
We're gonna go down to normal because let's just see this. Let's just see this real quick.
Feel as engaging or interesting.
He jumps there, keeps jumping, jumps there, jumps over there, jumps there, and falls right completely off, not paying attention to his surroundings. So again, it's not the puzzle, it's just user error because that seems like a pretty puzzle to figure out. He just messed up because, again, he's not paying attention. He doesn't care about the game. All he does is care about money. So, again, classic Phil.
Oh, that was fun. I platformed like the game obviously intended for you to do.
No, you didn't.
And the game threw me down and shocked me. There's nothing I can do about it.
No, you didn't. Great. You wasn't pay attention to your surroundings, Philip. And look at that, chat. Look at that. He's paying attention more to chat than the actual gameplay. Again, he's not having fun with the game. He's bored with the game because, again, it's not making him any money. So in his mind, like, why don't I just go ahead and quit this game because this ain't doing it for me? Again, he paywalls every single game. And when the game doesn't give him enough money, he pretty much hold it hostage.
What am I supposed to do here?
Falls right off. Philip, go onto the platform. Yes, you jump there. Collecting power-ups.
So I'm having so much fun.
Uh-huh. You wanted to say anything, Philip? Him in the dead air. Something else.
My fucking God.
That was a user error, Philip. That was user error. He wasn't paying attention.
Too, again, you're so not used to what the buttons are supposed to be.
Oh, now you can play the controls. You didn't even jump, Philip. You didn't jump. You just walked off the cliff. Off the yeah, I know what I mean.
I mean, guys, it's not just me, right? You don't think that I'm over-exaggerating here or anything?
Yes, you are over-exaggerating.
The game seems pretty uninspired and pretty blah. It sucks because, like, I think the visuals are good, and I like the music, but the gameplay elements, I'm not...
Okay, the one criticism I have to give for Metroid, its soundtrack is bad. The soundtrack, well, okay, not bad, but it's like, unless you remember an exact one that, stays in your mind, it's like, not really. It's just because the gameplay is good from what I've seen and other stuff, but soundtrack-wise, nah. That I believe is its weak point.
Impressed at all. I'm super bored. We've been playing now for 53 minutes. I'm super duper bored, man. Like, what is there to like exactly? It feels like they were going through the
like a
motions to
man,
say,
exactly, Rainbow. He
without actually
could.
saying what makes a Metroid game
Even
good.
Stevie Wonder
what I
could
mean?
beat him up.
Like, they certainly didn't focus in on the good parts of Metroid.
Okay, then what are the good points about Metroid, Philip?
Oh, more enemies. Oh, I can't wait.
I mean, Philip, that's the loop of the game. It's supposed to be like that.
And I appreciate that very, very much, and thank you. So, I mean, here's the deal: we're saved, right? I don't know what you guys want to do. Seems to me you guys are bored. Like, literally everyone is watching is
I'll
like,
say what, Jack. Give me a second.
this is pretty boring, and I don't know what to tell you. Like, you see what the game is. It's basically shadows of what Metroid used to be. It's not terrible, but it's legit more boring than any Metroid game I played before. Like, just playing Metroid Prime Remastered a couple years ago, that game's way better than this. Playing
You were complaining about that Metro game a few years ago too, Philip. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe he did beat it after threatening to rage quit it so many different times. And he took a long time beating that one. So it's like, no, Philip. And it doesn't even matter either it's Metroid Prime or whichever. You even kept saying the same thing Baldur's Gate 3 that you started to get bored with it because you literally said it was killing your business. So no, again, stop the cap, stop the lies, Philip. You just don't want to play any game except for, what was it? Oh god, Liza P, I believe. I know I'm saying it wrong. Probably is Liza P. If I'm wrong, I do apologize, chat. And WWE Champions. Those are your two games he wants to play, and any other mobile games. But other than that, any regular game that comes on the market, he doesn't want to play. Heck, it took him forever even to play not just this game, but it took him forever to play Donkey Kong because he thought that it wasn't going to be good. Then he picks it up, it's all right, and then he wanted to rage quit it only because the reason why he actually beat the game because of money. Saying they were Call of Duty, he hate this version of Call of Duty because he says it's a bad version. Even though again, he's just saying that because he's constantly getting his back blown in and constantly not making. Well, he does make money for it, but he's not making the money that he's hoping for.
any standard Metroid is a better game than this, in my opinion. I don't know if the game gets any better, but what people are saying in the chat, it actually doesn't. Like, the game is just more and more of the same over and over. It's just incredibly repetitive in what it is. It's the same kind of boring lock-on gameplay. And I'll be honest, I tried the mouse. The mouse, Joy-Con does not save it at all. It's actually atrociously bad.
Really?
So I don't know what to tell you guys. It's not going to get any better. And
well, that's one thing we can agree on, Phil. It's not getting better because you're not doing anything to make it better.
Do we keep playing it? Are you guys bored of it? Are you tired of it?
I got a better idea. For anybody that may be interested in Metroid, just get it yourself and play it. I'm certainly sure you'll have a better experience than watching this idiot play it.
Like, it's sad. Like, I would say it's passable, but the truth is, every game being $70 these days is killing games. Because this game is a $70 first-party title for Nintendo. Does it feel like it should be?
All I know about Metroid is Samus is being a badass woman and a remaster remake of Metroid with Samus. Yeah, exactly. Samus and a few other things. Other than that, Metroid Prime is a pretty decent good game. Again, any decent streamer can make this fun and entertaining. Phil, on the other hand, cannot.
Like, if they sold this game for like $40, you'd be like, all right. But a $70 release, as if this is some major
Phil, if this game was even $40, you would still rage quit it.
AAA event game of the year. Does it feel like that to you?
Matter of fact, when he was doing his couple streams, he used to talk about playing random games. How many of those random games did he just rage quit because he found them boring? Even though some of them look pretty interesting, but he quit them because of, again, aka lack of money, the king's taxes.
You want to know what the shame is? I totally thought it would be like a game of the year contender. I thought, oh, Metroid Prime's coming back. I'm excited. I can't wait.
What?
AAA event game of the year. Does it feel like that to you? And you want to know what the shame is? I totally thought it would be like a game of the year contender. I thought, oh,
Silk Song says otherwise.
Metroid Prime's coming back. I'm excited. I can't wait because people will be like, well, what's your game of the year? I'm like, well, I don't want to say nothing yet because we still got more games coming.
He definitely did, Japan.
And now I play it and I'm like, oh, like, damn.
The pricing is a great issue.
Seriously, I
Everyone's
just
got
played
their
for an
fingers
hour
in the
and 20
pie.
minutes.
Thankfully, no one's
The only
exactly.
fun I had was during the guy spinning, looking like.
Oh, that's right. It
Batman
was a
from Batman.
demo. It was a demo.
Like,
You're
I
right.
was
You're right,
so
Japan.
bored.
It was.
And can you
And make
imagine
a
this is
fusion
another
switch would be
20, 30
awesome.
hours
That
of
would be
this?
two.
Like, we only got 1 of 5 keys. We still have to get the
Also,
key here and
Hades
4
is
more.
otherwise being what
You're
I think
probably
Game of the
talking
Year.
Minimum
A
another 15, 20
contender.
hours of this. Again, what's a strong point? The visuals and the music. The visuals and the music are great.
Again, Philip, the music is not that good. Visual wise, definitely looks pretty good. Combat looks really interesting. The story I'm pretty sure is going to be interesting. But again, when you touch it, you make it boring.
Everything else is just kind of like, oh. So, exactly. It's lifeless in terms of atmosphere. It doesn't immediately immerse you like the original Metroid Prime does. The original Metroid Prime, you land on that planet, there's all these creatures, flora, fauna, everywhere. You're immersed.
How does this game not immerse you at all when you can? Philip, your logic doesn't make any sense here.
First, now you're trying to read the Chozo ruins to find out what's going on there.
Hey, Astro, how you doing there?
Isolation, you're
Astro, Silk Song, Claire Obscure, Dispatch, we're below $70. University Lake, are very successful. First Hollow, also believe, exactly. Here's a number of games, Philip, right here that contenders for Game of the Year, and a lot cheaper. And again, you did play Silk Song, but you kept complaining about it with your little itty bitty thumb. You kept complaining about it. Now that the first time you played, your wage quit and you forced your chat to pay extra money for you to play the doggone game, which was quite pathetic.
What's going on? Here it's like, what is going on? Like, I just don't get it at all. Oh, really? Brian says the game's short and linear as hell. You're like 25% through it already unless you go for 100%. Wow. So it's not even like a standard Metroid game in that regard.
You want to
And
do
that's true,
100% anyways,
the
Philip.
nice visuals get ignored because you're in scan mode most of the time.
It's a lot the same. Exactly.
I'm so
Rainbow, it
disappointed.
is.
I legit was thinking this was going to be a Game of the Year contender with no.
Okay. Again, chat. Again, I know I shouldn't harp on this, but I will. King's Tax is $67. Again, unless it's 150, this is the reason why he hates the game. The lack of not hitting 150.
No exaggeration. I thought it was going to be good. What happened?
You thought it was going to be good, Philip? Sure.
It's your choice. I think what I'll do, I'll stop the recording. I mean, you guys watching on demand are hearing exactly what's going down. I'll stop the recording and I'll see what the viewing audience wants, because we still have like 2.5 hours on the stream. And I certainly don't want to force this down people's throats if they don't like it. And to be honest, I'm bored.
Spoiler alert, he does a prompt chill with Phil, which makes no sense.
Legitimately bored. So I think we'll end the recording here and we'll see what people say. I don't know if I'll bring this back as a night stream or whatever. I don't know. I guess we got to figure it out. But man, what happened to Metroid?
Just play the game off stream. Maybe you might like it more than.
Well, anyway, thanks for watching as far as you have. I guess we'll have to talk about what to do for the rest of this. But,
nah, you figure it out.
I bought a microphone for.
Wait, hold up. What's up, Jab? How you doing there? His enjoyment of anything is based on what people can say. Why did you get another mic? Why? Is there any reason why for you to keep burning money like this?
Proximity chat. And what we'll do is we'll unbox it, take a look at it. It's the Blue Yeti. I had a Yeti a million years ago. Not a Yeti, but a blue snowball microphone. And I really liked it. I thought the quality was good.
I'm here, Chad. I'm just amazed
at
the amount of stuff he keeps buying that makes sense.
And then wouldn't stand up anymore. So what was I going to do? Have the snowball roll around my desk? So I had to get rid of it. And I ended up getting a bunch of other mics after that. So I got this mic. This is essentially only for if I need to do voice communication in games. That's what this mic is for. This is my studio.
Philip, you don't need another. Philip. That's wasting money. You do not need another mic to have for video games. Your same mic you currently use right now, you can make for video games. And it looks like he's about ready to deep throat that mic. That is a really bad clip. I'm going to clip that later on, but good God almighty, you don't need. Okay, I know I'm being a little bit hypocrite here, chat, because I do have two mics, but the thing is, I have my regular mic that I'm talking here, and I have a headset that has a built-in mic. So two different mics. I know I'm being a little bit hypocrite here, but that's the reason why. But anyways, Philip, there was no need for you to buy a Yeti. That makes no sense. Hold up. All because he wants to do exactly a 2 PC setup. I'm actually going to get Stray later on. Not this month because I got, you know, Christmas guys to get money for the family. But I'm going to actually check out Stray, you know, because I have been keeping an eye on that and it looks really, and to me, I definitely something right up my alley. Hell, I just bought a brand new game, made a very, oh, there you go. There's nothing wrong with that. There you go, Dad.
Mic that I'm going to use for voiceover work and podcasting and the like. This is for, you know, in-game communications. Okay? So there you go. What's up, Jade? Welcome back.
Jade, stay away.
Okay.
Anything you want to say, Philip?
It's all stuck in my fingers. By the way, my new monitor arm for this monitor should be arriving this afternoon.
What the... Chat, please tell me he didn't buy another monitor arm. I know he bought 2, but don't tell me he bought a 3rd one for no good reason.
So I might have that for tonight for Truck Sim. We'll have to see. Okay? So here we go. Unboxing the Blue Yeti. USB cable doesn't appear to be very long. I'll have to use my extra long one that I have over there. It looks like a pretty short USB cable they give you. Okay.
You mean to tell me your phone... Wait, you mean to tell me your headphone has no mic that you need another mic? Yeah, exactly, Piggy. That's the same thing. It doesn't make any sense. And if I'm not mistaken, he has plenty of mics that have a mic built in, so it doesn't make any sense. What do you mean there's more? Oh, God.
It literally says, plug it in. Plug it in and talk into it. So with the Yeti... Okay, this is interesting. For the Blue Yeti, you're supposed to talk into the front of it, not the top. You have to talk into the front of it. It actually shows it right there. See that?
I count across snitches.
This microphone, I'm supposed to talk to the top. This one is the
new
front.
capture card that specifies compatibility with G-Sync is...
There you go.
A new capture card that specifies it's compatible with G-Sync is next onto the... This asshole just loves to spend money for no good reason.
Jade says, how's everything been lately with support? It's been good. I have no complaints. Lately, support has been great. This, if anything, this stream right now might be the stream that's not a good stream for support.
If he need a fresh mic, why didn't he get a snowball like...
You know, it was boring.
Dapper, I don't know. That's the question of the century. I don't know.
We'll see what happens. Okay.
That was the reason why they actually had to drop pages on the instructions. True.
Here we go. It's all one piece intact. There you go. It's already done. It's already together. It's not like you have to build the base or anything.
Okay, even though I definitely like the color.
It's just sat in the cardboard, so we're done. Okay.
Oh, look at that. We're done. Okay, how simple was that, Philip?
Cardioid mic. That's what it's called. Cardioid mic. So cardioid mic, you talking to the front. Condenser mic, you talking to...
He was blaming G-Sync not being good. Lax. I'm certainly sure it wasn't that. More likely he was doing something wrong. Maybe an update or whichever. Or he didn't have something turned on. Again, there should be no reason for him to buy another capture card when his PC could do it through OBS. Makes no sense. And hey, Squirrel, how you doing there? I think Cat is gone. He's just... Yeah, no, Cat. I'm sorry, Squirrel. I believe the same thing, too. I believe Cat's been gone. I believe she's been left the coop. You know, the coop. the snort for it. I believe she's been gone. And he's just trying to hold up, make it seem like she's still there, but she's not. He had plenty of times to literally dispel that. He doesn't have Cat the Hall for the whole stream. She can come on one the stream and say, hey, yeah, guys, I'm still here, blah, blah, you know, we're still married, and that's all she has to do.
It's hot. There you go.
It's what? What do you mean it's hot?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Larger than I thought it actually was. What's with the... It's XLR? I mean, it has USB, but it's also XLR. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on.
What?
No, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
What, Philip?
It's the old standard of USB. It's not.
One sec, chat. One sec. Give me one sec, chat. One sec.
The easy way to stop leaks fast.
Phil, you make me angry, Phil.
I don't have a soundboard, chat, but I had to play it because he's about to have a hissy fit over this. He really is about to have a hissy fit. Seriously, Philip? Yeah, that's definitely a good point there, Rainbow. He's a moron. Sorry, no, you're fine, Lax. I type like an idiot too. Playing Warfield, gotta type fast. No, it's fine. It's fine. Trust me, I type like an idiot too. For example, if I'm getting caffeine for myself, someone else is getting caffeine. I had a reason to do that. There's a good reason. That's a good reason. Only thing I could say about this, Phil, is get wrecked. Oh, and a recent picture of Cat would exactly another Astro. That's another good call. A recent picture of Cat would literally dispel everything. But will Phil do that? No. This is the face of a grown man. Yeah, exactly. Hissy fit over a USB. My current PC, excuse me. My current mic has a USB cord for this. So yeah, not a big deal. Actually, I prefer it that way because it's universal. Hey man, he played us. He uses a USB charger. Rainbow, I don't know, but let's hear this nonsense. Oops.
Not USB-C. Are they fucking retarded? Why is it?
Phil, watch what you say, because Jay is handicapped.
Old standard of USB. I don't have a long cable of the old standard of USB. No one does, because it's the old fucking standard.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You do. What's up, Sonic? You do. Maybe did you call it closet clean out back in July? You had plenty of those old USB cords that you never opened up, but you still have in your closet, Philip. You do. So again, this is a lie. You don't think Phil would have cracked into depression after week 2 if Cat has? No, listen, Sonic. Here's the thing. After Panda left, he tried to hold up until she announced that no, she and Phil broke up, and then that's when he had this little so-called depression, even though he was talking to Cat at that certain point in time. Jay, no joy
Why did they
this.
make it like this? This cable is not long enough. I'm pissed.
You're pissed. Mm-hmm.
What a bunch of idiots.
Well, you're the idiot that brought it.
Used. Absolutely, XLR is used all the time. I get that, but this is a USB mic.
The USB versus Type C. What if?
How dumb can they
I don't
be?
know, Rainbow. I don't know.
So I can't use it. It's not gonna reach. I can try, but this cord is incredibly short. I really don't think this is gonna reach across my floor to my PC.
Again, Philip, you don't need to put it on the floor. You could literally have a dongle on that could actually fit for that. You don't need it.
Why the fuck do they use the old standard? No one uses this standard of USB anymore. Literally, no one uses that cable. Look at
certain amount of products that still use the old USB cable, Phil. Yes, they still do.
it. No one uses that. That's massively outdated. Why would you use it? Except you're fucking lazy and you won't update your hardware.
Oh god. I think she left by
It really is idiotic.
20. What was that?
Really
20.
So
I think 2016, 2017 Panda left, I want to say.
I'm telling you, it ain't gonna reach.
Because I know in 2016,
Right, so
that's where he had his fappening, and he said because of Panda, but I believe it might have been 2016, 2017. No,
because they did it this way.
2017, 2018, I think she left. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
So this microphone has to be like here. There's no way this is gonna reach.
Depression, not from missing her or from missing someone to help him in life. That could be another good point, Sonic. It could be. Okay, at least this time he actually has some color coordinated because at least he's wearing some black, black pants with that. Oh God, Philip, you gonna come back anytime soon? Philip. USBB is still standard for audio type people. It carries data way better. Definitely dapper. It definitely does. I agree with that. Says the guy who did not update his window. Thank you, Greedy Piggy. Exactly. He doesn't update his windows. He actually hates updating it, which makes no sense. This is why his hardware gets outdated. There he goes complaining. Okay, how long is he gone? Jesus, he was gone for a good minute. Okay, there he is.
So the cord is literally pulled as tight as it can be across my entire room. The microphone is right here in front of me on the table. So it should pick up my voice, but it is red. I don't know why it's red.
It's either red because it's either powered on or it's muted. One of the two.
Now it's blinking red. Now it's red. I don't know how you use it.
Look up YouTube. It does. It's the same thing to me, Avalanche. It does. He puts on his reading glasses. You know, he needs to put on his prescription glasses.
For the mic is the volume for, like, your headphones that you plug into it. I don't know. Does anything explain here?
Look up on YouTube.
Okay, so when it's red, it's live.
Abe Simpson had a reason. Oh, there you there too.
Volume is headphone volume. So
does that room only have one outlet? On the back, there's mic. Ooh. Yeah, good question. Oh, we got a troll in his chat over there. Anyhow, in his chat, not my chat, but his chat. I think he has maybe 2 outlets at the most on that, I want to say. I think 2, Jab, but it could be 1, you know, the way he sets it up and the way he says it. I think he has 2 outlets, one on one side and one on the other side.
And apparently there's patterns. Oh my God. Who's this idiot spamming? Can you stop fucking spamming in the chat, you idiot? Anyway.
Who cares, Philip?
Mic gain. I don't know. Should I leave mic gain on minimum? Should I put it on like halfway? I don't know. I'll put it on halfway. I'll leave the pattern on the
green,
default pattern. Okay. And let's make sure that it's working here.
Uh-huh.
By going into the settings.
Go into the settings. Again, chat, he could easily done this off screen.
Audio, not freaking.
Or should I say off stream? Excuse me.
I was trying to put the audio out through the Yeti microphone here, which I don't want.
Either 2 or 3. I think it is 2 or 3.
Let's see here.
He's just too stupid to use 2 of the most popular search engines in Google. Okay, so thank you, settings, Google or YouTube.
Select microphone. So output is there. Input. Here we go. Microphone. Yeti Classic. Why is it called the Yeti Classic? I thought it's the blue, but it's being detected by the PC as the Yeti Classic instead.
It's just a name, Philip. Who cares? Move on.
Yeah, I don't know. Input volume 50%.
Uh-huh.
Doing an input volume of 50%, it claims. Don't know why.
Phil is the pool pod of chat moderation, true.
1, 2, 3.
He actually is the supreme king of chat moderation.
I guess it worked.
Well, moderation. We'll just say modding his, you know, his community. We'll say that. Or aka banning his community.
So I tried it. It showed that it was working, but then it doesn't play. It says play recorded sample. This is how.
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to look chat too. It's pretty small, but volume at 50%. Okay, what is he gonna do here?
The audio sounds. Testing. Nothing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Nothing. So it says start. See, it says start test. So I click test. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you heard it? Oh, then why can't? Oh, because I have the I have the freaking stuff muted.
Again, chat. Again, you could have easily done this off stream, like I did with mines, and everybody else does. Again, this guy is So retarded.
My speaker's muted because of the break. There we go. Okay, let's try again. I'm glad you guys could hear it.
Yeah, we heard it, Philip. We heard it very well.
All right, let's try again. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. It sounded all right. Sounds a little mechanical, doesn't it?
Because it's
Sounds
too
like a
loud.
Mechanical voice. Doesn't sound so good.
Holy but
Oh, no.
Jesus!
I was talking into the front of it, like they said you're supposed
Uses
to.
his
Cardioid or whatever.
as tech support and handheld for it. He's too lazy and too stupid using the search.
So here,
He
I'm
also
gonna be
probably
sitting
he
back like
does.
this
No,
playing,
Astro.
and this is
Everything you
exactly
said
what it's
is
gonna look and
on
sound
point.
like.
He
So
does.
here's
He
what I'll do. Let me
does.
adjust here. This is what it's gonna look and sound like right
Hey,
now.
Bat Boy,
So
how
let's
you
do
doing?
another
A
test.
happy
Ready?
Friday.
Okay, so this is what the mic's gonna
This
sound
is
like
what
to people when
happens
I'm
when you
playing
don't go out and
Art Raiders. Let's
actually
see how
have
it sounds.
friends. Hey, exactly,
Here
Goofy
we go.
Pity.
Okay, so this is
Exactly.
what the mic's gonna sound like to people when I am playing Arc Raiders. Let's see how it sounds. So it sounds echoey because I'm not right in front of it. Yeah, it's right. It's on the table. I'm back from the table, so it doesn't sound good like this mic. And there's nothing I can do about that. Like, there's no way to fix that. This is a cardioid mic. It has to be on the table like that, unless I got a mount for it, in which case then I'd have to have it sitting in front of me like here, and the cable wouldn't reach anyway. Like, this cable is pulled as maximum as it can get, so that's the best it's going to sound. Okay. I guess I need to get an extra long, whatever. What's this standard of cable? What's this USB cable it's using, guys? It's not micro, right? It's something else. It's not micro USB, or is it micro USB?
I'm sorry, chat.
Mini USB? It's called mini USB?
Oh, this setup is like, yes, it is. It is pretty much.
Okay.
Actually, you know
So I
what?
need to get an
Rainbow, I
extra
think that
long
was
mini
TeamSpeak.
USB
You actually have a good point.
So I can
And
use
actually,
mic.
TeamSpeak, good God. My many days playing Swolter and
Everything
them
else is
using
USB-C,
TeamSpeak.
but not the Blue
Such a
Yeti
classic
for some reason.
times.
What happened to Metroid? Agent Coop, everyone was bored and said to
That's
stop
so
playing it, so we did.
infuriating to me. Do you know what I'm doing tonight? Hold
Okay.
on. Shut up, Phil. That is so infuriating to me. Do you know what I'm doing tonight? Working on my new layout for my stream, tweaking the noise gate because my audience doesn't exactly. Dapper. The other thing you're doing, you're making sure you do that off stream. So guess what? You're not wasting anybody's time. You make sure the stream is set up perfectly. Exactly, Avalanche. Oh goodness, TeamSpeak. The
Sorry
many
about
days
that.
of
Sorry about my
war,
rage.
with
But yeah,
WoW,
I
all that
almost said that I bought
stuff.
a brand new
Oh
mic that was,
goodness.
I mean, it was on sale for, you know, the
Oh,
Black Friday weeks, the
Avalanche,
sales and stuff.
Avalanche.
That's why
I
I got
remember playing times where me and I don't want to say the group, but it's a certain group that used to be on the Ebon Hawk where we actually I'll say it, the Herders, the Tauntaun Herders. I'll say the name. I won't say the group name, but when I was with the Tauntaun Herders on the Ebon Hawk. Oh god, we had such a blast with many of the ops from Karaga's Palace to Eternity Vault. We even tried to we also did oh god. If you know Avalanche, you know the one boss with the fingers, and I know people say the fingers. If you know, you know, but you got the one with the fingers. Like, good God Almighty, there's so many of them. Like, there's so many good times we had that.
got it. But I am pretty upset that that it's using an old USB standard for literally no reason whatsoever. Like, there's
All right, and this is going to be okay. Still got time, chat. Still got time for like 2 more videos.
I need that money. I really
Dread Fortress, that's what it is. Thank you, Avalanche. That's what you get. Dread Fortress and Dread Palace.
do. I need that money.
Oh, Brontos. I remember that. Oh god. I remember the first, oh goodness, I'll say this. I remember the first time we did it and we wiped the first 2 times. We were like, how can we get it until we brought a friend of the guild that brought it and he explained us how we did it, and we finally beat that boss around round 3. Because we always had this rule, if we wipe 3 times, we'll just save it and try it, you know, the very next day.
Money.
Or the next time we do a raid.
I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money.
Always sounds good. Always sounds better when sped up a little bit. And I don't know who does this for duty. If he does it himself, great. But I just love when he sets Phil up in the well, you know, these type of chairs. It just fits him so perfectly.
So if you're here to chill with me with Arc Raiders, welcome. I'll be playing for roughly 2 hours.
Well, in Phil's mind, everything he
thanks
does
for
is
chilling.
entertaining. He can't
Again,
find
many
that
ways that you
people
can
would
support the
not.
stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Liking,
Jab,
sharing, engaging
exactly.
by helping me out with this game.
Oops.
I would absolutely love to have some help with this game. Okay.
One more time, chat.
Thanks for chilling. Again, many ways that you can support the stream, including liking the stream, engaging by helping me out with this game, because I would absolutely love to have some help with this game. Okay.
So he does two things: begs and asks for handheld in a video game. Who in the hell asks for help in a video game just to have fun? That's not having fun. That means you're letting your chat do the work in the game for you. Equals a very boring stream.
Also, anything that you would like to do to support the streams is well appreciated. You know how to support, whether you're on YouTube or Kick or you're tipping, anything would be great. You know, it's been a great several weeks. All right. So thank you so much.
Yeah, because you kept begging. That's why.
Is it really doing this again? It is. For some reason, it never goes full screen for me. Hell's that? Oh God, I'm getting out of here. Those are drones landing.
Now, why I didn't care too much about the Game Awards. However, two things I do care about: best strategy game, which is Final Fantasy Tactics, Chronicles, well deserved, and Game of the Year, Expedition 33. No surprise.
Yes.
Same here, Rainbow. Nobody should do nothing for him. Nobody. Play the game and figure out for yourself. And good lord, he scored a lot of loot.
Wins tactical vest.
Don't help him as in playing with him. He means try. Exactly, Dapper. It makes no sense. Like, why you ask your chat to help you with every single thing?
I'm already out of space. I just landed. Like, holy crap, man. I never have inventory space in this game. Can't get anything good. Oh, I don't even know what to drop. Yeah, dude, inventory management is my nemesis. I just
no, duh. It's always been your nemesis, even in real life.
And a lot of seeds. Okay. Melting ice coming. Incoming. Here we go. If you're chilling and enjoying the stream today, please consider engaging with it by giving it a like. And
oh my God. He's already doing another bag already.
Chatting. If you're watching this as an on-demand video on the channel, please consider liking the video, leaving some comments. If you want to help me with the game or with my new rig setup, I don't know what I'm doing. Please, by all means. And of course, if you do like the content and you want to support it, please do, and thank you if you do. Yes, my monitor is 240 hertz, but the capture device is not. So,
Phil, nobody cares. We're not gonna be able to see that.
It doesn't work that way. The maximum I think this capture device does is 120.
That's the thing, Rainbow. So he does not pay to his surroundings.
If I go higher, it won't matter. I won't see it at all.
Exactly, Avalanche. It's like that came super fast.
Killer J, you must be subbed to the channel because you're talking, and you can only talk in the chat if you're subbed. Exactly. Tobomar says time flies. Compare that to Metroid. Dude, just playing this and talking with you guys while I'm playing it is way more fun.
That's the other thing, Dapper. Practice some discipline. Don't pick up everything. Only pick up the most valuable things. Not every single thing you see, Philip.
Oh, fuck. This at least, I'm playing with you guys. I'm learning. We're having some social experience. I feel like I'm going to get better at it. Like, I was so bored playing Metroid today. I just don't want to play it anymore. I'm tired of playing boring games, just to be frank with you guys. I only want to do stuff where, like, I feel like it's meaningful and we're having a good time together. I don't want to waste time playing shit that we're all bored.
He doesn't do jack and arc. All he does is check the book. That's the other thing. That's all he does. He doesn't try to fight those other stuff. He just loots and runs.
I see it. Oh, B is party chat. Proximity chat was Z. No, it's B. I already looked in the menu. It's B for 100%.
Remember, we're jealous of him while we have to do all the work.
Okay.
Sorry, Astro, I didn't mean to cut off there. I was getting ready to sneeze. I had to make sure you didn't hear that. All December, and he hates every minute of gameplay that instant WDs or some sort. Exactly,
oh,
exactly.
No. Wow.
I just realized that's a detractor. That's a detractor.
I got killed. Well, I didn't really lose anything because it was a free loadout, but I lost the stuff that I got for killing the arc. So I basically went backward.
You literally got trolled.
No, that wasn't the same guy. That was a different guy. Wow, I got 400 experience for touching empty, dead arc. What the fuck? Yo, this guy just straight up killed me. Wow.
Fuck you, Phil, you big fat bitch. Fuck you, Phil, you fat bitch.
Was that the same guy from before? I think it was, isn't it?
Let's find out. Is it? I think it was. I think it was.
The same guy from before. Yeah. So this guy, I think, is trying to hunt me now. Yeah.
Of course, Philip. They're trying to troll you.
Basically, people are jumping into the matches and like stream sniping me. You're getting audio delay? You're getting audio delay. It actually desynced? Okay, hold on. That's really weird.
It happens, Philip.
See if I can fix that.
Anthony, he has played Ice. Ice has played Mass Effect. He has.
A capture device? No, I'm telling you, these people I think they're joining my server to try to hunt me. Because they're saying Phil, so obviously they know who I am, right?
No, duh. Again, they're doing it because they know you're going to react to it like you're doing it right now.
So I'm going to go back to the first map. It's obvious on that map, people are finding me right away. What sucks is I had the dog collar. Yeah.
You can't stream. Oh, you can't not in this game, Deb? I didn't know. So you can't stream snipe.
Can they?
So every launch is at random. Okay, okay. Hey, didn't know. Learn something new.
Because how can you manually join a server? There's no option to do that. Right?
Yes, there's plenty of options for that, Philip.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Of course you don't get it.
They're searching at the same time, same map. They have to get super lucky. Oh. All right. Well, let's continue, I guess.
Yeah, let's continue. Come on, Philip, hurry up.
Like I said, I think I'll do the first map again.
You can do the first map. Doesn't matter. Pick a map.
And this is not working. On the second map, I'm just getting killed instantly.
Philip, just pick a map.
We got about half an hour left, so we got time for a couple more drops, hopefully. Is that what you're saying? Okay. All right, last run of the day. If you've enjoyed today's stream, please engage with it right now. If you're watching on demand, please engage with the video if you can. And if you would like to support the stream, last chance to do so, folks, okay?
So that's what, 3 bags already, Philip? Wow.
We're in the midst of the second dungeon. We're all bored. So I say, let's focus on games we like. I definitely think Arc Raiders is a game that we're liking, you know, and we'll do more of that, okay? The stream is glitching. What do you mean?
Not to mention the only complaint certain RPGs when the yeah, that too, that too.
All right, so
yeah, this is so different, man. Hold on. Shut up, Phil. Yeah, they're so. Oh, that too. I just realized that.
Upload right now the one video of Metroid and the one video of
his video is really screwed up. Not due to Phil.
And then tonight on the late stream,
his chat saying
my internet? Oh, my internet is dropping. Yes, my internet is dropping. You guys are right. Here, I'm going to type it in the chat. My internet is dropping.
Philip, you could have easily looked on your OBS and see that it was dropping. I just said you could have looked in your. Oh crap! Great. Oh, speaking of OBS, come on OBS, stop it, stop it. Hold on, chat. Please stand by. Please stand by. Come on, OBS, stop acting up already. Why are you acting up now? Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, chat. OBS now is giving me problems. Good Lord.
You're right.
Good Lord have mercy. That look.
Yeah, my internet is crapping out right now, which I guess is fine because the stream is ending, so it's not a big deal. You probably can still hear me, but can't see me. Well, my internet's crapping out, everyone. Sorry about that.
I know you always also mess up too,
I'll be back tonight for American Truck Simulator. I need that.
Thank God. Oh. Okay. This is gonna be the last one because this is going 105. Like I said, I gotta definitely go on the website, so be, log it out soon, chat. But this will be the last one for today. There will be a part 2 of this tomorrow, but this is the one I definitely want to get because, ooh boy, this is gonna be good. No, trust me. I'm not gonna post still, but hey, you can't control things out of your hand.
Money, I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. I
I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money.
FYI, as you know, we've been playing this playthrough since freaking April. We've done it once a week as a chill stream. It's
Chat, correct me. Has he been playing this game since April? Because I could have sworn he started this in June, but I might be wrong.
work, but I want to make sure that it keeps working. Okay, so please, if you could, tonight, engage with the content, support the content, keep Truck Sim in the rotation if you like it. All right.
So
I like these
once again, holding the game hostage.
There's stream real estate up for grabs. Many games are being demanded right now. People want to see more of what's it called? God, I can't remember what it's called. Mega Ball. People want more Arc Raiders for sure. People are asking to play new games.
No, Philip. We prefer you play this game because you know this one can be boring sometimes. This one you was telling a lot of information that was pretty well interesting. Yeah, Dewey's intro's always been gold in my opinion. He's always done it. So you know what I mean. The game. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. The game post the comment was the next was within the context. Phil, you are not my boss. Take this job and shove it.
Constantly, and this is a game that's actually been taking place, you know, once a week for months and months and months. So please chill, hang out, and have a good time tonight, and let's make it a great stream. Okay? All right, here we go. Let's continue career. Let's go. Oh wow, the color is so different on this monitor. I feel like I'm driving a real truck now because it's like the real, like the actual windshield of the truck is in front of me. The way that this is set up now. Well, I didn't really stop in time, did I? How was dinner? Dinner was good, King Michael. We had cheeseburger pasta, homemade. But what I mean by that is it was a protein-infused pasta. It was ground turkey that was seasoned. We had all kinds of stuff in there, different condiments and, you know, some relish and a little bit of, just basically a nice healthy pasta dinner. Full of protein. Like,
how is that healthy, Philip? The amount of sodium in that, still, and mind you, chat, this person also has gout. Remember, he's got gout and he's eating this stuff, where in reality, he should be eating a lot more healthy than this. And when you have gout, turkey should not be the biggest thing. You should be eating lean chicken, mostly chicken breast.
tons of protein. Okay. I'm gonna spend a lot of money fixing this thing. Basically, any money I make on this job, I'm immediately spending to fix the truck. Look at this idiot. Sorry, right on red. Right on red, here we go. Come on, out of the way. Fuck you. I'm not even stuck. Look at my review
sorry,
right
Chad,
here.
sorry, I didn't realize I was so Mike, sorry.
Like, I'm not stuck on that. Go. Get out of here. Some way that'd be outstanding. If you happen to be watching on the YouTube side, you could do a super chat. You could become a member of the channel if you're not yet. You could also give memberships to your fellow viewer. That's
terribly sorry about that, Chad.
It's the season to give to your fellow viewer, of course. If you're on Kick, you could send some kicks my way, or you could become a subscriber or give some subscriptions to your fellow viewer as well. Or, no matter where you're watching, you can tip. If you type !tip in the chat, the command will pop up to do that. Or,
yeah, same thing, lags.
Check the description of any recent video. You should find that link where you can.
No, same here.
If you would so like
same
to.
here. Baked tuna with some lemon is more exactly a lot better than that. A lot better than that turkey.
Is greatly appreciated. Like I said,
DSP truly.
I really enjoyed having this
DSP has a truly powerful and unique ability to pull out defeat with intimate. Yeah, exactly. He has to find a way to turn a victory into a complete defeat.
Having this game in the rotation for the last 6, 7, 8 months. It's been since April we started playing it, I believe. It might have been March we started. But I think it was April we started playing it. And so I want to keep stuff in the rotation that people want, and you've shown through your attendance, engagement, and support that you've wanted this for quite some time. And I do. Oh, God. Yikes. Watch how much this is going to be. I knew it. We basically, all the money we just made.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here comes the crime.
So it was a complete waste of time. Well, I'm not going to lie. That sucked. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so if you like Truck Sim, please support it in some way, and thank you to those who do. Okay. Let's see what job. Well, guys, I don't know. Like I said, it sure seems to me like you guys are dead now. What happened? We were having a good time the whole first hour. I'd say was happening, and all of a sudden you guys have completely quieted up. No one's even
not your flying monkey. Ain't gotta do your task. Exactly.
It's like I told you guys. All right.
Oh, it's like I told you.
Doing because it was something different. It was outside of my comfort zone. It allowed us to chill and have a good time. I feel like now we have other games. Like for example, right now we have Arc Raiders, and Arc Raiders is a game where I'm playing. I'm also chilling and hanging out and learning about the game.
Which you play in that game very boring.
And I'll be honest, I think it's actually kind of serving the purpose of what this stream was for a while. I think this stream has kind of been here, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've done this now for so many months. And I know that you guys said, oh, please keep it in the rotation. And I said, well, people continue to show up and engage and support it. I will. Tonight, I don't know. It sure seems like it's getting dead, that's for sure.
Because you're going to make the game dead. I don't know what you're going to end game it, okay?
Trucker? No, I never heard of it. It's like Truck Sim in space. No, definitely haven't tried that. You guys have outright expressed to me that these games these days that are taking all of my attention aren't that good because you want to hang out. Right? Most of the games that I've been
no, Phil. We just want you to play the game and shut up.
Playing recently where it's about me being intensely focused on the game you haven't liked. Look what happened with Mario Kart. Look what happened with Sonic Racing Crosswords. Right? 2 games you
both those games you rage quit because of lack of money.
The reason that I think that this game worked is because it was so chill. Remember, we also played Taxi Simulator. Now, that game I had to constantly pay attention to. I couldn't even interact and read the chat because I had to be driving constantly.
Mind you, that game is also single player. A lot of games he's complaining that he couldn't pay attention to chat because they're single player.
You guys outright told me we don't like that. That's boring. We want to hang out with you. So I don't.
Of course, when he says we, he means him.
I think a racing sim's gonna work. Plus, to be honest, I don't really like racing games. I like the arcadey style ones, like Mario Kart, stuff like that. I don't.
Then why did you play Mario Kart?
I'm a NASCAR driver. I don't even like NASCAR. I think it's boring as shit.
Why'd you play NASCAR? Why'd you play Sonic Racing? If you don't like race games, why you play racing games if you don't like them?
So think of it this way. If
An A meeting is more fun than Phil stream. At least there's candy because sugar candy can be a replacement for sugar. Well, there you go. That's another good reason.
That's good. Concentrating your viewers in one spot can be a positive thing. It really can be. You can make so that people know your destination, where to find you. You can mean that you have consistently better numbers, so you can make more ad revenue, or perhaps bring in opportunities for yourself because it looks like you're bigger than you are. Like right now, my YouTube viewership since I started streaming on Kick has fallen. For sure it has, because there's people watching me on Kick every day instead of YouTube. So my numbers have dipped, you know? And so people can look at that and say, oh, your performance dipped. Well, not really. Overall, I'm doing good. It's just that my performance is split.
Phil, when you actually... Phil, when you started this whole arc, you started at 800 viewers actually no, 800 viewers, that's correct, on YouTube, and I believe it was like 300 on Kick. Since then, it's been diminishing, keep dwindling, till now you're back down to your normal numbers. So no, it's not because they watch too much, it's because, again, you suck and you don't have any way to keep people entertained.
Right now, I think I've got the good balance of how to handle both chats, how to run both streams at the same time.
No, you don't.
We have the vibe where on YouTube it's more of a chill vibe with longtime supporters and chill followers, while on Kick it's more of the rowdy crowd, the people that kind of want to tease me. And
if that's the case, then why do you kind of keep banning people?
They just want to make fun of me, so that's kind of the place to do it, right? And the thing is, it's profitable to stream on both. On YouTube, I get paid for ad revenue, as well as subs, or excuse me, memberships and, super chats.
Also, why you say you might play... Exactly, that's the same thing, Mars. Like, why are you saying you go play race games when you hate racing games? Exactly the same question I have. We like Nintendo Wii can concentrate on chat while playing. That's the other thing, Mars Champion. He can't concentrate on the chat while playing single player games.
On Kick, I get paid for just views through the KCIP program. I get kicks, I get subs. So with all that combined, both sides are profitable. All right. If for some reason Kick all of a sudden overnight became unprofitable. Oh, we're demonetizing our website because we ran out of money and the gambling is dried up. And why would I stream on
Not only does he hate racing games, he invests into yes, and a wheel that makes no sense. He's a dog and consumer, a hypocrite at that. Doesn't make any sense. Spend all that money on a wheel set, and again, he hates racing games. Makes no sense to me.
You know what I mean? I would say this. So, what are some things that have made me leave sites before? Like the first time that I left Twitch, the reason was very matter of fact. I couldn't stream at a quality that was good enough to do a good stream. They limited my stream quality to so low that the games were advancing with visuals, and I couldn't stream a good quality anymore. And they came to my stream and complained that I was streaming at too high of a quality. I'm like, are you looking at my stream? Well, everyone.
I'm glad you skipped that because it doesn't make any sense, Phil. The reason why you left Twitch, because according to you and in what we saw, is because you got kicked out of the partner program because of hateful slurs. And now you're just saying that Twitch was complaining about your bit rating and all that stuff. Now we're gonna bring this up. And he plays simulator on dent mode. He barely, exactly, he plays it barely at all. See him driving Sims makes me think he doesn't have an actual job. This is his way of leeching, but he can, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what it is, Astro, completely that. He's bitching about bullshit and not actually playing. Exactly. This is what is known as his American his American therapy simulators. That's what this is.
We're coming down to the
end of our his American therapy streams.
And I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. I'm gonna be honest, it may be our last. I felt like tonight, the whole first hour was great. The second hour, people didn't really have much to talk about. And I'm going to be honest, yeah, the engagement and support have dwindled a lot on these streams. You know, maybe it's because we didn't play it for 2 weeks. I think this is the best one with the setup. Like, look, the visuals are the best with the face cam now. I mean,
can't really tell, Philip.
Chats, but I'll be honest, I'm feeling the vibe that we should move on and do other stuff. I don't know about you guys, but it just it's not like how it used to be. Like,
now, the reason why he wants to move on because he realized he's been getting out too much information, so now he has come excuse why he wants to literally, you know, in-game truck simulator. That's what he's trying to do.
It used to be this big thing we would do every week. It was a big group hangout. But I feel like we have other things we're doing now that feel like group hangouts. Like I said, the Art Raider streams seem to have taken over for that kind of feeling. For me anyway, like I feel like I'm having a lot more fun with Art Raiders than I am with this game for sure. I feel like this game is pretty much run its course.
Sure, Philip.
I know, it was always the thing. I said, well, trucks didn't make it into 2026. It was the challenge, but I don't think so, man. Tonight just seems...
Again, he's saying that's a challenge when in reality, it's about him, about not making enough money, you know, not him reaching his support goals. That's all it is to it. American Therapy Sim. Oh, oh, this therapist makes me want to... Exactly, oh, exactly, Rainbow. I'm about to say, exactly.
like a big indication that it's not really working. Slayer, I don't know. Like Slayer,
dude, come on.
Slayer, I don't know. Like Slayer, to be honest, this is how I think it works. It's just that this is a night stream, and Arc Raiders can be a day stream. No, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, like, take a look at tonight.
Okay.
This is like so different. The vibe tonight. The first hour, people were like more excited because the set was new, and then all of a sudden, like I'm talking to myself. Like barely anyone's talking to me.
Phil, that's happened to me where sometimes when I'm doing a restream of you, and sometimes my own chat doesn't move. Guess what? The whole thing about being a streamer, sometimes you got to learn to talk to yourself. Eventually, somebody will come around and say something to the chat. But again, when it comes to you, you hold your chat hostage. Well, hostage. No, you hold the game hostage. You hold your chat like a classroom. Again, they can't talk about anything. They have to talk about the game. If they talk about one thing, even football, you're ready to ban them. They talk about stakes, you're ready to ban them. And if they talk about detractor means, you ban them.
You know, we're just doing the same thing. Nothing. We bought the state DLC. I'll be honest. I don't think there was anything interesting in it. It really.
Buy drop equals get us change. Ooh,
I feel like the game is running its course.
Ooh, might have to try that. Might have to give that a try.
And again, you got to understand that there's so many games right now that are.
Oh, really? So many games? Okay.
We got to finish Mario Odyssey 2. Now, excuse me, Mario Galaxy 2. Right? We've got to continue.
Philip, I'm not playing that game. You can play the game your damn self.
On with Mega Bomb, but you only played one
also, has never had to learn this since he's already had a stable set of dents and detractors ready to go. Yeah, that's true, Dad. That is very true.
Right? So we got all that going on. People want more Call of Duty, which we now haven't played regularly in weeks. I want to get back into that. There's other games that people want to see, games that I've skipped, games that people want to see me dive into.
You mean games that you skip and don't want to go back to?
A game creator or a game developer is sending me a game collector's edition. They want me to like take a look at it, you know. People want to see games that I've skipped, games that people want to see me dive into. I'm actually, like I said, this week, a game creator or a game developer is sending me a game collector's edition. They want me to like take a
Can anybody actually confirm that? Because that's a big X to doubt. What game developer is going to send a game to you when you go to take a crap on it anyways? No. Ain't no way. Either A, he bought the game, or B, this is a lie. One or two, because no developer's going to send him a game, especially the way he plays games.
Look at it, you know, and I'm gonna maybe give the game a go and see if that's any good. But there you go. There's Marvel Cosmic Invasion that just came out that people are asking me when I check it out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Again, convince me otherwise.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion takes about 6-7 hours to finish. Of course, you will want to play the game because it's very short.
But it didn't seem like tonight was a very great night. It sounded like people were more bored than anything, and I'm sitting here saying, "Is anyone going to talk to me?" And people were.
Mars Champion, I'm trying I'm trying to figure out who in the world, what game developer's going to send him a video game of all people. If they was, shut up, Phil, if they would have sent to, let's say, I don't know, not the Ackman. Let's say they sent it to Fatanga Plays or Dwight, big up Dwight Waste. What's going on, my man? How you feeling? How you doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Greedy Piggy, now, when it comes to Phil here, a lot of people know who he is. They know who this guy is.
Doing Arc Raiders earlier today, you're right. I wasn't at all planning on doing Arc Raiders earlier today. And that just kind of happened out of nowhere because Metroid Prime 4 sucks. There you go. Hey Poppy's playtime. What about all those games from October that we haven't even touched in over a month that people want me to play now?
Because Philip, you didn't want to play them because in your mind you thought they were boring and they want to make you the money you're hoping for, because you always keep saying, please guys, come by, help, support by making all this stuff, engage or anything else. Like, again, that's the reason why. So you figured you wasn't gonna make any money.
Now we finished Tormented Souls 2, and people are like, is there gonna be another survival horror or another horror game in general on the streams? We could.
They could.
I want to do what you guys want to show up, engage, and support.
And he already said it. See what I mean, chat?
Simple. I didn't feel it tonight. Being honest. I think we have more people on the stream right now sitting here and say, is this the last Truck Sim stream? Are people not going to support?
And just sent you. Oh, thank you, Rainbow. Appreciate it. I'm going to check that out.
And Phil's going to want to drop the stream. There's more people here for that than to actually chill with Truck Sim. And that's, you know what that reminds me of? I'll tell you exactly what that reminds me of.
Oh, really?
Best
What?
Street.
The best streak. Of course he'll bring that up. The best streak, which nobody cares about. No, okay, well, I'll take that back. At least with the best streak, his dents had a reason to give him money. Still stupid to give the full money, but again, at least they have a reason. But again, this is classic dumb Phil.
You remember how the Vest Streak was a double-edged sword? Where every time that we did the Vest Streak, it was like, well,
exactly, Anthony. People know who he is. There's been plenty of non-detractors outside the verse who know who Philip is. Like, he acts like, oh, well, they'll know who I am. Yes, we do, Philip. And again, you want to say, well, it's because my trolls, my detractors. No, Philip, there's plenty of videos of you doing the most dumbest thing, the most retarded takes, everything to literally where you put both your feet in your mouth.
Sit there talking about the Vest Streak. That's what I feel is happening now with Truck Sim. That people are coming to say, well, will it live to 2026? And then, you know, we stream and we have a good time or whatever. And then last minute, someone will come in and be like, oh, I want to now support the stream. But it's like, that's not how it's supposed to be.
What do you mean it's not supposed to be?
That are truly doing well are streams that a lot of people are showing up for, engaging with and supporting. And it's a group feeling that everyone wants it to continue. I don't think that's the case with Truck Sim. I think with Truck Sim, there's a few people who really like Truck Sim and have come by and kept it alive over the year. And there's been multiple times when this game has not done well. Multiple times when this game, you know, has failed as a good stream, and people will be like, please bring it back, so I do, and then all of a sudden it does well again, and then it dies in popularity again.
Okay, he said a mouthful there. So in other words, Philip, you want your audience to send you 150 on the podcast, another 150 during the stream, another 150 after the stream. Do you really think your audience is made of money like that? You are the example of a failed businessman. You know what people should do? Show this example of, this is how you fail being a businessman, when you are constantly nickeling. Not even, you wouldn't call this nickel and dime chat. This is just straight up hold a gun to your chat and say, give me money right now, or I'm, you know, ending your life right here, right now. I don't want to say the actual word because you know how YouTube can be. But it's like, really, Philip? So, in other words, you're forcing your audience to give you money as often as what you possibly can, and you ain't sure it's done in a timely fashion. Again, great way to completely destroy your community.
You know, I don't know what to say. I'm just being honest with you guys.
Thank you.
Just rear-ended me, and they fined me $900. That's nice. Like, literally, it rear-ended me. And
because you was paying attention to your chat, Phil.
No, I mean, that's another point. Can we call it the elephant in the room? The entire time that I've been playing this game, there's been very few people who really overall support. Maybe you get a few people who do small contributions, then all of a sudden, there'd be last-minute Hail Mary contributions out of nowhere. And it's like 10 subs, 20 subs, a giant tip out of nowhere at the end. That's not organic support. That's every once in a while someone saying, oh, I really like it, but that's not really the point. The point is that we're supposed to be having a stream that everyone is enjoying and wants to show up and engage and support as a community. Now,
Before I gotta say, I want to play that one more time, so that way I can really say what I want to say.
Tip out of nowhere at the end. That's not organic support. That's every once in a while someone saying, oh, I really like it, but that's not really the point. The point is that we're supposed to be having a stream that everyone is enjoying and wants to show up and engage in support as a community.
So that's not support. So what you're saying is, for your organized that you have in the background, well, that work behind the scenes, orchestrating to send you money, you tell them that's not organic support. You're trying to tell them that you need to send more money. And you sit there talk about how engaged, support, and we're having fun, when 99% of your time, your streams are boring. 99% of the time. And just like this person said, so what is about support then? What is truly support then, Philip? Explain a bit further.
Now, there's like a couple people who really like the game and are going to Hail Mary it. And it for a lot of the times it has actually been 220, but it hasn't always been 220. To be clear here, it hasn't always been them. Because remember, I've been playing this game since April. But it really feels like that's always been, I mean, ever since that 1 week, if you remember, where it was very poor support. And I said, that's it. And then all of a sudden, everyone complained the next week we wanted it. And I said, well, you didn't show up for it. What happened? So I brought it back. And then all of a sudden, every week after, there was like last minute Hail Mary, last minute tip, last minute subs. But that's not supposed to be how it works. It's supposed to be there's enough people who like it, not 5 people. Again, there's a reason why I stopped doing private videos for my patrons. I want to be a streamer that's making content that the public want to see. They want to come hang out with me and have a good time. Not, I'm doing it for 2 people, and those are the people who support everything. You see, like, that's not the intention. You know what I'm saying? It's just not.
So, to translate everything, he just did here is through his loyal supporters, those 5 people, completely on the bus. Remember, he says it's not 5 people. He says he's got thousands of people that support him by giving him money. Yet here he is saying that there's only 5 people. This is the reason why he's trying to end it, because he realized he's giving out too much information, and he knows us detractors are going to use this against him and make fun of him about it. Great job, Phil. Great job. Now you want to be a little more self-aware what you're saying, but it's far too late.
So
Bartenders have more
I'm just saying
Phil
that,
shit.
you know,
at least
there's many games that are doing very well right now in my rotation.
Hey, there you go. That's another good point. That's another good point.
Mario Odyssey 2.
That is actually a really good point.
I keep going. There's tons of games I'm playing right now that there's a lot of people who like and they do well. This is not one of them. You know? In fact, isn't this interesting? Let's be honest here. This game, out of all the games we've been playing, is the only game that I have not played since before.
Didn't Slayer bought all the DLCs for him for this game?
For the Aspen Gold interview. This is the first time that I'm playing this game since the Aspen Gold interview. And you notice that it's
I think so too, Dab. I think Ryan Hatchie was the one making these demands.
I'm just saying.
And there's moral support.
I keep saying Odyssey 2 instead of Super Mario Galaxy 2, by the way. No, Wrigley, stop making excuses. He goes, oh, it's because you started late. I started 20 minutes late, and then we jumped right in and we're good. Like, what you're saying is nonsensical.
Oh, Buckwell. I'm sorry, Buckwell. Thank you, Chad Buckwell. Phil. You know what happened if I was 20 minutes late to my job every day? You know what happened? First thing is they'll pull me off and say, hey, D, what's going on? Why are you constantly every single day? What's going on? And I explain my situation. Okay, dude. Okay, they'll find they understand, but say, hey, listen, you're in attendance, you've been late. If I keep doing it, it's going to go from, okay, a verbal warning to a written warning to a second written warning to a final warning and then termination because I'm always constantly late. If that's the case, because you was 20 minutes late.
It would have been something if I was an hour or 2 late and no one showed up because I was an hour or 2 late. I was 20 minutes late and everyone was here. The attendance, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
Philip, it was yesterday or the day before we used 40 minutes late to your stream.
But again, I feel like when I'm playing this game, it's more people to be here and say, will Truck Sim continue? Or will it die before the end of 2026? It's like that same suspenseful feeling that we had with the Vest streak. And I don't like that feeling. I don't want every Truck Sim stream to be, will Phil finally drop the game?
Yes, we are. We're judging the voice.
Why the entire last half hour we've been talking about this instead of chill topics? I think this is my point that is being proven here. You know? Anyway, thank you to Ray Rays. Ray Rays has gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Ray Rays. So they got 20 subs on Kick right now. I would say thank you and I'd be grateful. 100%. But that's the point I'm making. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be, oh, it's the end of the truck sim, or excuse me, it's the end of the American truck sim stream. Oh, let's now drop a Hail Mary and Phil, you know, hits an arbitrary number of scores, and now we do it again next week.
Yeah, that too, Rainbow.
It's just not. It's not the point of the stream.
Okay, then what is the point of the stream, Philip?
So, to me, correlating with how the vest streak went, where it was like, oh, it's a good thing because I had so much support for those months that the vest streak happened, but then it got to the point where every night people would just show up. Is he gonna hit the vest streak? Is he gonna put on a vest? Is he gonna get to go? I don't care. I don't want to be about that every night. I want us to have a good time. I'm gonna be honest.
So, in other words, you didn't want to do that the whole thing at all. So what was the point of doing the best streak? What's the point of doing the hack goals? What's doing the tip goals? What's the point of doing all that? Again, Philip, you need to think more before you open your mouth.
Honest, I don't think we had a very good time tonight. I think the first hour was good, and after that it went, and it got super boring. And
because of you.
Disengaged, and then people stopped supporting because of it, and then all of a sudden, oh, here comes the troll brigade, right?
Here comes the troll brigade. Okay, so there you go. Pretty much talking about detractors once again.
Yeah, I would absolutely love Slayer. Some suggestions for other maybe simulator style games to try that we can chill and enjoy. It was not the same thing. Because I feel like the game is run its score.
Like
I said 3-4
months
ago, I was
by
like, we're not really doing
day off.
Exactly.
March champion. Exactly. Same with me.
I mean, that's what we've done, right?
And same with everybody else. That is they did that.
Look at the last few months, Buckwell kept donating all the DLC, so every week we do a new state. But how long is that going to last, right? Because you're intelligent. Broden says he's saying the opposite of what they're saying. He wants to break and get away from that kind of stuff. Meaning, no donos to keep playing stuff he doesn't want to. This is his stream. Exactly right, but again, they don't understand that because they are mentally deficient. They can't understand a logical argument. They can't understand a factual situation. All they believe is that their fantasy life in their head is real. They actually believe that I'm doing bad, that things are going poorly, that my life is awful. That's how dumb these people are. They actually believe.
Hold on a sec, chat. Hold on. I just want to do something chat really quickly. DSP Gaming, 229k subs. He's been stuck at 220 subs for how many years now? Let's go look at his content real quick. Just look at the thumbnails, not the videos, just the thumbnails. Oops, that's the wrong thing.
The easy way to. The easy.
Hold on, I just had it. Dang it. Hold on a sec, chat. Hold on. I just had it. So let's see. Routine, 492 views. Chill with Phil, 413. Daily Rap, 483. Chill with Phil setup, 255. 126, 70, 79. Okay, the Daily Rap, 1K. 778 views, 669. Those are some of the examples of how he's doing bad. I'm just showing a couple examples here, chat. But again, this is how you disprove somebody when they're full of crap.
Believe that.
Oh, Jesus, and I have 10 more after this. Again, chat, there's going to be a part 2 to this tomorrow because I'm actually out of time. So we'll finish this up here.
In their heads, that's how crazy they are because their life is so miserable and sad. They think mine sucks.
To sum it up, Phil, we detractors, myself, my chat, and many others, we're not terminally online like you are.
You couldn't be dumber.
Exactly, Avalanche. Them views are very bad for his type, for the type for being 229k, a 229k, almost 230k channel, and that's the views he's getting.
So overall, it wasn't a bad stream or anything. It's just, you know, I'm tired of it, and people aren't showing up for it, and people are not engaging positively with it anymore. It's people showing up to see, hey, can Phil make money on the stream tonight? Well, that's not what the stream's supposed to be. So
okay, that's enough of him. That's enough of him. I'm out of time, Chad. I'm out of time, but oh god. Good God Almighty, he is terrible. But before we go, chat, before we go, as I said, we're going to do. As I said, we are going to do a giveaway, chat. We're going to do a giveaway for GTA 6. I can't promise you, chat, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to pull a page out of Duty's playbook for us. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to think of. Let me make this not too hard, but let me make this interesting. Let me make this interesting. Okay, I got it. Out of all the colors, which color am I thinking about right now? Just pick any color, and the first one who will get it, guys, will be the winner. So get ready. On your mark, get set, go. No, not a number, Mars, a color, because I'm thinking of a certain color. Not a number, just a color, any color. Yeah, that's Steam, well, no, GTA doesn't have a, wait, hold on. Ooh, hold on. Oh. Wait, we got a winner, guys. We got a winner. Somebody got it. And even though blue is my favorite color, it's not blue. Guess what, guys? Guess who the winner is? It is Mars Champion with gold. Exactly, Mars. I was thinking of gold. Congratulations, you are the winner to GTA 6. Do you want it on Xbox or PlayStation? Because unfortunately, I don't think there's a Steam version of GTA 6. But either or, just let me know. I know it's not out yet, but I want to make sure I have you written down here, Mars Champ, for that, because I'm going to make sure once it's on pre-order, I'm going to get it for you, my man. But congratulations to Mars Champion. He's got it. Exactly. Gold. Congratulations, Mars Champ. Oh, guys. Again, guys, you make this so much fun. This is just hilarious. Oh, you want it on Xbox? Definitely cool. I wish they would have it on Steam. They might have it later on, but I looked into it. But definitely Mars Champ. Mars Champ, are you on Discord? If you're on Discord, shoot me a link, shoot me a hit on Discord, so that way I know what your Xbox gamer tag is. So that way I make sure I get it, my man. Because I know it's not on pre-order yet, but they should be going to pre-order. I think they said by February or March, I want to say. Ooh, yeah. PlayStation right now, I've been hearing is still taking some hits, but I just wish they had it on Steam because it'd be so much easier. Come on, Rockstar or whatever it is, get on it. But good God Almighty, chat. But anyways, chat. We be doing a part 2 of this. We'll also do a part 2 of This Is How You Don't Play Mass Effect 3 tomorrow. It's gonna be a long stream. It's gonna be a fun stream. I know we've been doing this in the works, guys, and I appreciate you guys and all this stuff. Like I said, also Mars Champion, hit me up on Discord. Let me see. Oh, it's all good, Avalanche. I know you are. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Before we, like I said, Mars Champion, hit me up on Facebook. Not my Facebook. I have one on the Discord, and I'll definitely get you that stuff. But anyways, guys and girls, this stream was a lot of fun. I'm glad I was able to do it before it got too late. Still though, it doesn't matter. Whenever it comes to you guys, we have a blast. We have fun, stuff like that. But that's it for you guys. Please listen, wherever you are, whether you're on the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, whichever it is, listen, enjoy yourselves, have a blessed time, and always remember to stay on target. Take care, guys.